This video is brought to you by 9% and powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Lego! I ain't here to wake nobody up. I'm here to unplug you.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't face myself, I cry, no kneeling. God loves.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We'll talk about it. But first, let me get it to the chat. Let me get to the chat. Perez, what up, though, bro? Hey, man, you see Raw tonight, man? Hey, last couple weeks been fire, man. When Jacob Fatu came out, and then a whole skit with Paul Heyman Thursday. And Raw tonight was fire. They, WWE on top. They doing their thing. Tay East, y'all. Tay East, y'all. What up, man? What up, man? I thought you was gonna be knocked out. I'm waiting to fight with both of my kids right now, so I'm just chilling. Man, god dang. My bad. But yeah, this is just a chop up. We just chopping it up. We can talk about anything. It is an open panel. Feel free to hit the link if I don't know you. Um, I might let you up. I ain't gonna lie. But if I know you, come up and rock out. We can talk about anything. It is a couple of things I wanted to talk about. Um, Tay in the chat, she had a good premiere earlier, y'all. If y'all didn't check that out, definitely check it out. But she was making some good points, you know. Like me personally, I don't vote if I don't feel nobody is representing my interests. I'm straight. But Files, what up though? Yeah, Rip Sixton. Roman Reigns pops passed away. Yeah, Rip to him. 79, he almost hit 80, man. He almost made 80. You never know, man. But yeah, shout out to Roman Reigns and his family, man. Rest in peace to the legend. I grew up watching him. That's crazy. But Tay had a good premiere. She was talking about what she wanted until she hear, and I feel that, and that's what people need to start doing. Just stop voting because they give you options. If you don't have a candidate that represents you, that's what we need to start. Trust me, if people still votes withheld because they don't feel represented, if enough people do it, somebody will step up. And then maybe if you focus on people, all people, not just the ones that give you, but the other people they don't show you. If you look at them, there's a lot of people, small people that people don't know that represent the interests, that have our interests at heart. We have to start promoting them. And we have to back them instead of letting these big businesses and companies get behind them. That's what happened. I mean, people, that's just life, man. You're doing a job, but you gonna do it to the best of your ability to feed your family. If somebody come with a bag of money and they just want you to think like this, shit, people sell out quick, especially in politics. You see people do less for do more for less on here. You give them some attention, they crash up. You better stop voting for this, man. I don't blame you, bro. Commander, what up, nine? What up, nine? The commander's in the building. The minister, the chief of the minister of defense, the general of the check, HR, the woman of many different talents. Shout out to Commander. What up, nine? Hey, I ain't playing with you. Shit, shit. I ain't playing with you. Tell him, Fred. Like, pay me. Show me the money. But yeah, it's a lot of it's a man. It's man. Look, there's a bunch of crazies out here, man. There's some crazy people out here in this world doing a whole bunch of crazy things. You know, y'all gotta be on y'all P's and Q's. I ain't one of them doomsday people who make you feel like, oh, it's something around every corner. I don't do all that, but man, this shit getting crazier and crazy. Or they just reporting all the crazy shit going on. But all this senseless unaliving and people hurting the kids, neglecting the kids. I'm pretty sure all this been going on. It's just our turn to notice it, right? When we was kids, that's why they used to tell us to don't talk to strangers and uh, stay around places where they can see you when you're outside and shit because you never know. If somebody offer you candy, don't take it. I remember when I was younger and going trick or treating, and the family had to check the candy, because people was putting shit in the candy, glass and everything, man, drugs and glass. And it's still to this day. Now that we older, now we the ones checking the candy because people putting shit in it still. So a lot of stuff that was happening back in the day, I just think we was kids and naive to it. But I was telling, I was telling somebody today, like, man, the world always been fucked up. The world has always been fucked up. It's just our turn to experience it. God, still, what up, though? I look like burning my gas to go vote. I'm not even getting. Hey, I don't blame you. Big Mix, what up, though? Morris is in the building. What up, fam? Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And you know what, man? We'll have to go on Rumble and talk about that. I ain't talking about no politics on it. I'm straight. But I would say this about the politics, man. Uh, the choices they gave us up, but man, shit. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. I enjoyed that 4 years when Trump was in. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what was done or what wasn't done, what got undone. None of that shit mattered. My life was good. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't worried. I was good. We ain't had no inflation or no shit like this, man. And shit, if we did, I didn't know because we kept getting stimulus checks. Shoot, what up, though? Dee dee, dee dee, dee dee, dee dee, dee dee, dee. Who they want allegedly. Man, bro, man, I'm telling you, it was sobering. I will tell y'all to educate yourself, right? Don't take what I say for nothing. Go learn how the electoral college works. Learn how that works. When you see how that shit works, that shit is fucking sober. Like that, it is really. And then you look at the history, like the origin, why they did it, and it's like, bro, what the fuck? Like I promise, when you get time, I'm not talking about don't watch no YouTube videos. Go on Google and type in electoral college and look how and read it for yourself. How the shit works, how it operates. Look at the origin. When you look at the origin, yeah, you can watch YouTube videos, but do those two things. Look and see what the electoral college is. Look and see what it is because this is how your president of the United States get elected. It's through the electoral college. I understand that how that works, right? And then go look at the origin of that shit. Go look why they did it. That shit will, man, that shit is sobering. That's why I made that show. Reality is fucking sober. When you start, because we just do shit, right? Most people don't even know what the fuck to let. It's some people who literally think to this day that every single vote matters, right? Every single when you understand how the electoral college works, and then you understand not only just for the state how what they get from the state, but how it breaks down into districts. When you see how so when you say every single vote counts, it don't. It really don't. It don't. Every vote don't count. That when it comes to the president, and that's not allegedly. I'm talking about fact. You can look at the shit for yourself. Every vote does not count. If you count every vote as a single, we have seen presidents win the majority vote but lose the presidential race. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was twice. I think that happened two times. One of them was just recently. But look how it worked. Oh yeah. Hold on, let me go back up and it's good. Yeah. But I would say that the civil art. I'm about to write a book about not giving. That's my second book I'm writing. I had a series playing the art, but I got to redo it. The art of not giving, and just break down how. Like the only like if you think about what I'm saying, you have to really think about what I'm saying, right? Because it'll go over your head. The only reason things matter is because we give it attention. That's the only. We give everything purpose with our attention. The type of attention, the longevity of the attention, all of that. We give things time. That's why it makes it important. The amount of time you give to something, an idea, a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is, whatever you give time to, that what makes it valuable, right? So to care about something, you have to invest time into it. It has to be worth something. So it's really you that makes value of things with your attention, and your attention is the time you spend on focusing on something. That's what attention is. So it's us that truly make nothing is really valuable. Because think about it, you don't take shit with you when you die. So how is anything truly valuable? You're only here for a blink. We here, I mean, even 80 years, that's nothing compared to, the earth itself. There's nothing to nature. We here for a bleep in time. We're a blip. That's all we are. So people, hoarding or approving all these things. Yeah, it's cool to pass it down from generation to generation, but people ain't even doing that. People trying to live forever and shit. Oh my, hey, hey, prayers, bruh, man, maritime law. They better learn it, understand it. Commander, you're a nut. Yeah, I definitely link up with you, bro. I got bro, I got systems, right? You know, I'm a life coach too, so but I got systems I live by. Like I truly believe. I'm not even gonna use the word believe, but no, I can show you. Like you are literally programmed, right? You That's what behavior is. Behavior is a program you run throughout life. You develop it. You either get rid of it. It can get crowded with cookies, information from other places that's not wanted. You're a living, breathing computer basically. And the way most people live, I mean, think about it. They wake up 5 days a week, eat, do whatever, get ready for work, go to work, come home, relax for a minute, get ready to go to sleep, get up and do it all again. They program like machines, man. We laugh and talk about the AIs and stuff like shit. We are the AI. We are the artificial intelligence because the intelligence that most people possess is artificial, not real intelligence. It's programmed from somewhere else. Most people do things outside themselves. Most people don't even know themselves. They know what everybody told them. That's programmed. Computer don't know what the computer is. They just know the programs you put into it. So most people don't even take the time to learn themselves what they are. Like people literally, like think about this, right? And this is no knock. I'm just telling you a simple observation when you look at it. This is what people do. They get born. They're told a name. They're given a race. They're given a culture, and then they follow that program. Those programs they adapt to what those things indicate they are. They're given a religion, and then they sent out into the world, and they build on that stuff. Very few people throw out all the bad programs and implement new ones. That's why they say sheep, because people are literally being born, programmed, and herded. Go to school so you can go to college. Go to college so you can get a good job. Get a good job so you can have a nice life. That's what people inspire to. It's from a young age to their oldest. They don't never really think like what they want. You think you making choices. No, you being guided. You being guided. That you're frantically Googling terms now to sound like you know something. Actually, I have an extensive vernacular. I just care not to use it because I'm talking to people, right? So talking about if you knew me, you would know. But I don't even remember saying that. But if I did, yeah, you would know that. I guess I would assume someone who goes by the investor would know. Oh, you in here talking to Fred? I don't play that, bro. No, I don't play that. Prayers, you can Yeah, you can bounce them. Yeah, you come in here talking about me, bro, but don't yeah, you come here talking about me all day, but don't come here and talk about my people. You can troll me. Don't come in my chat troll. That shit disrespectful, man. Like who? Like really though? Like I ain't that important. You can't troll me. Seriously? Like you come in here and troll somebody in my chat and not the host. You ignorant. You ignorant as hell. Show me some respect, bro. At least come in here trolling me. What type of shit is that? You weird as hell. But you following a man around and shit? You weird as hell. I never see you on my page. You come here talking shit to friends. At least come talking to me, man. That shit is very disrespectful. Right? That shit, man. Leave this punk ass man. I'm about to roast somebody now. I can't believe that. That's weird as hell. How you gonna come here and troll somebody in the chat? You weird. I hope you ain't grown. You gotta be a kid. Well, most of these cats are immature. You talking about what another man doing? It's 12 o'clock where I'm at. 1 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, and you in somebody else chat talking about somebody else. And you go, I hope you ain't grow. Is that a man or a woman? Yeah, it gotta be a dude. Miss Tracy, what up, though? It gotta be a dude. These dudes weird as hell. Probably a grown ass man living in his mama basement, wondering what prayers is. Playing where is prayers at tonight? Following another man online. These people weird, man. And you really think we care about what you say? You weird as fuck. It's probably the only time people actually care about what you say because we gotta read it. That's the only reason. After we read it, we don't give a fuck no more. Like, you weird as hell, boy. You weird. Go get some help. You following the man around, talking about what he doing on his time. You weird. You ain't got no business in mind, but to worry about what Prez doing. Yeah, you weird, bro. These basic ass people, man. Basic ass people. Remember, I'm putting that on the shirt. We gotta start ignoring basic ass people. We gonna make that what is it, Reginator, whatever. We gonna make you the president of basic ass people. How about that? Anytime, any, anytime y'all see that profile, just remind them he the president of basic ass people. I forgot who made that one up, but shout out to them. I was calling them regular, but we all regular. But they basic. They yeah, them the basic. That shit weird. I feel disrespected, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really feel disrespected, bro. Like you come in my chat talking about somebody else, and I'm sitting up there like, what about me? How you go that you, bro? Yeah, I don't play that. Anybody come here talking about anybody in my chat, we gonna roast them, toast them, and get them out of here. They ain't qualified. Hey, by the way, I got something for that. I got something for that. Hold on. Hold on.
Ugh, brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
It is. Get them out of here. We done with that. They stocking prayers. You feel me? He probably got like 3 or 4 devices looking in the chat trying to find prayers. Damn, prayers, you got prayers got an internet stalker using fake profiles. Probably got. I'm gonna use these 15 profiles on prayers. Yeah, man, they probably online stalking like 7, 8 different men. That's weird when men follow other men around in the chats, or when men even really talk about other men, like with no. with no essence, nothing to teach, nothing to learn from, just talking about another man. That's what women do. Like, come on now, man. Let the women have that shit, bro. Let women have the gossip shit, bro. We talk about shit, right? We talk about like racing, sports, guns. We have conversations about shit, right? We don't go around talking about each other and shit. Unless we talking about competition, right? And we talk about who's the best player or shit. We do that. That's what men do, bro. We don't do that shit, man. Y'all gotta stop coming on here with tampons and shit. And don't blame that shit being raised by your grandmama or a single mom because I was raised by my grandmother and I don't do shit like that. I don't go around the chats talking about, hey, look what Fred's doing. Hey, look what that shit weird, bro. Where do y'all who raised y'all? Some soft ass dudes? Y'all motherfuckers. I ain't even about to say that because my aunties and them used to watch soap operas all the time. I was about to say y'all motherfuckers grew up watching soap operas instead of Johnny Quest. But I kind of grew up watching soap operas. But I don't do that shit. These people program. They weird, bro. They weird as hell. Oh man. I can't wait till I get my laptop. 755, what up though? I'm gonna be good now. Lives are recycled daily. And we don't play that. What up though? That's what I'm saying. 755. That's the weird. Oh, he bought a what did you say? You bought a stock in something today? Like, oh, Surprise bought a stock in GameStop today. Like what are we supposed to do? What do you want you ooh, oh Prez, you shouldn't have did that. What I mean, like what we supposed to do? like like bruh, you weird. I bet you go to Google something to try to sound smart. Well, if you Google stuff, that's how you learn stuff, right? A lot of people learn through Google. Ain't nothing wrong with Googling something to learn something new. And I will be laughing at you if you're not doing that. Shit. Google something to learn a new word. Well, shit. We used to have to look in dictionaries, but now we got Google. People weird, man. People don't like it. I'm putting up envious. Yes. Yeah. They want to be praised. You can't. Well, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I was about. But anyway, back to our regular scheduled program. That was fun though. I ain't gonna lie. Brother, ew. What's that? Like, oh man, these people are weird. But this is what I was talking about earlier, right? These weird people, man, doing weird things. We gotta be careful, man, 'cause we don't know who these people is with this internet thing. People making fake profiles, and that's just too much. Like to invest, like I said, what you invest in your time in, right? You invest in. I'm, I'm sorry, it's funny to me. I'm a 40-year-old man with two kids and a wife, right? My kids small, they're not grown. You know, I got small kids. So I got a lot on my plate, right? So I don't got time to be making fake profiles and going online to troll somebody I don't even know. Like I'm going around just fucking with people. I ain't got time for that. Like I don't. Like I barely have time to go live. Like my daughter and my son is in there playing Mortal Kombat in real life with my wife right now. So I'm dealing with stuff. I wasn't even gonna go live because my baby girl, she got that. What is it called? Sleep something. I forgot what my wife called it. Sleep recession. Is it sleep? I hear my wife yelling at me. Ain't go to sleep. But yeah, so baby girl, she don't want to go to sleep until like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. I was trying to hear my wife. She, she, I ain't playing. I'm tired of it. Go to sleep. My son, he think he's 30. He think he grown now. But yeah, um, I don't know what we was talking about. But yeah, we was talking. Where Tay at? I can't believe Tay ain't hit the link yet. She probably fell asleep. She ate that big old bowl. I don't know if though. E, what up though? I gotta watch that replay. I was trying to catch you, but I had a cold brown and then my phone started going crazy. Nate the Great is in the building. What up? They had a good live earlier too. Yeah. Hey, that's a stand. you got to stand. He don't want no damn interview. He, he want to lock you up in his basement or some crazy shit. Hey, bro, ain't no grown man about to be following no other grown man in the chat, bro. He got an obsession, bro. That's weird, man. I'm not gonna lie. If women do it, if that's a woman, I understand. But if you a man, please heed my words. Go get some help, bro. Go get some help. Cause that shit don't even make sense. You up at 1, 2, whatever time it is in your own time zone, and somebody else chat talking about somebody else. That's weird. You need help. That's signs of it can be sociopath, you know. I hope you don't hurt animals and shit. I can tell you something to do that's healthy, and you can get off prayers back. And I'm pretty sure if you Google it, they probably got a competition in your city, but midget throwing. I'm telling you, it would relieve a lot of stress. It'll make you feel better about yourself. You gonna toss a midget or two. You won't have to worry about prayers online. You'll feel better. Thank me after you sign up. They got leagues, bro. You can travel all around the United States to toss some midgets. You won't have time to think about prayers or worry about what prayers mind today. You can just focus on going state to state to state tossing midgets, and you can get some of that anger and frustration out. And it's legal, you know. It's legal. So try that, man. Midget tossing. Oh man, you got three stands. Oh man. Oh man, Prayers, I feel bad for you, bro. I don't know what you doing, man. Maybe it's the Baltimore accent, bro. I don't know, bro. These people are weird. I don't think people have fun trying to troll me. Cause like what Godspell was saying, I really don't care. Like average, like you come here on a fake profile, I'm not gonna take you serious. I'm just not. I can't take you serious. Cause that just shows like cowardness to me. That's a coward. I mean, if I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna say it. I ain't gotta make a fake profile. I got three profiles. Everybody know. I got this, I got Petty Vision, and I got One Eye Gamer. I just switched that one. That one started off as it was written, then I made it my coaching channel, and now I changed it to One Eye Gamer like a month or two ago. So those are the three profiles I'm coming on YouTube with. So if you don't see those, that ain't me. And if I want to say something, I'm gonna say it. You know, I'm not. I don't go around sharing opinions, especially about people. I mean, shit, my opinion is mine. It's like everybody else. I got an opinion in the asshole, and they one and the same. And one and the same. Bro, please, Johnson. But that's the sad thing. Am I still alive? Oh, there you go. That's the sad thing, though. Like in today's society, so many people be worried about what other people doing instead of worrying about what they need to do. You know. I was just talking to Tay earlier, and I was telling her the sad thing is most people, even on this app, man, people they gotta stand on other people back to lift themselves up. Instead of talking their information or talking about them, they gotta talk about somebody else to look good. And that's what a lot of people want. They want the drama, man. And people feed into that. Like, I'm straight. I'd rather keep my couple people and be speaking about me and shit I know than to try to build myself. That's why, like, shout out to Queen Maker. Like, I have discussions and stuff with people, but I ain't trying to make people look bad. You know, like that lady Priscilla Queen Maker. She got I don't know her, right? And I'm just saying this to be fair. I don't know her, so I don't know if she's serious. I don't know if it's character. I don't know her. I just start watching her content to even know that. But I say this: I don't agree with a lot of what she said, but I understand a lot of what she said. A lot of what she said is factual. I mean, a lot of what she say is factual. It's just from the standpoint she's talking about. Like a lot of times, often she talks about men in an immature state, and she talk about women in a mature state, and that's how a lot of arguments go. People always point out the lower form when we talking about men and women, and they neglect to speak about the higher form. Like when you talk about a fully mature man, you don't have the problems and situations you have with immature men. You just don't have those problems. Vice versa, same thing with the women. When you have a mature woman, you don't have the same issues and problems with dealing with immature women. If I get into a conversation with a mature man or woman and we have a disagreement, that don't turn into no fight. They have their opinion, I have mine. I'm listening to theirs, they're listening to mine. We can agree to disagree. Just because they said something don't mean I have to live by it. Just because I said something don't mean they have to live by it. That's how maturity looks when you're having a discussion. But people want to be right. People, oh, if you say something, people automatically jump to that. Oh, you think you better than me? No, you think that. You thinking that shit, not me. Like that shit weird. Because my point, we all get different. Like I've been on this planet 40 years, right? I've been on this earth for 40 years, right? It's people younger than me that got had more information in certain areas than I got. It's people older than me that has less information in certain areas than I got. That's just what it is. You know, I mean, that's just reality. So if I know something that you don't know, that's not saying it's not me trying to be smart or nothing. I just know something you don't know, and it's vice versa. There's a lot of people who be kidding, spitting game to me. I'd be like, damn, I ain't know that. They put me up on game. They taught me something new. People like they lack humility. People lack humility. People have told me, "Oh, I've been here a lot longer than you. I know more." No, you don't. Just because you've been here longer than me don't mean you did with your time what I did with mine. I could have maximized the time I've been on here compared to you. A dude told me he know more about life than me. I understand you lived a lot, but I experienced more. I've seen more. I've done more. So it's not the fact that yeah, you've been here. You seen things I haven't seen, but I've been here too. I did things that you haven't did. I've been places you haven't been. I know people older than me and they haven't mentally matured past the age of 21. So the way we look and go about life is totally different. Like Gary said something very powerful, and I think it went over people's heads when he said, "Stop being grown," because once you grown, you can't grow no more. And what happens is people think they grown and they have no more growing to do, no more maturing to do. so they become stagnant at that level. And because their age get older, their mind doesn't, because they already accepted the fact that they was grown. You will constantly be maturing throughout life. You will constantly be growing if you learn those lessons, if you embrace those lessons. That's why you get some grown people, dudes in their 50s, 60s, still wearing a hat to the back and sagging pants. Like, bro, you supposed to be wearing penny loafers with the penny in it. You gonna need some suspenders. Does the spirit realm have internet too? Take each y'all. Take each y'all. What up, man?
Hey, what's good?
Yeah, and I had to go in on prayers had a troll in the chat. Can you believe somebody came in here and trolled prayers and not me? I felt totally disrespected. Like they just overlooked me to troll prayers.
I know. I heard I was in there. I was in here. I just couldn't cook. I was washing dishes or whatever. So I heard you though.
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, he
Oh
was.
my bad. My son came in here, looked at me. He did the sign for water.
Uh,
Mm.
I think somebody got a question in the chat though. How is everybody doing? I know if some people was talking to me in the chat, I'm sorry. I was washing dishes and I was just listening and my hands was wet. And I didn't want to touch my phone and all of that. So hello to anyone. If I miss anyone, I was
You
just
talking about
busy.
you talking about Big Mick when you said does the spirit realm have internet too? He ain't talking about
Oh, that's Big Mix.
yeah more does the
Oh,
spirit
okay.
Diddy, what are you doing, bro? I thought you want close the curtains for me. Yeah, night night, love you. Uh-huh. Yeah, he took a nap earlier, so he on 10. The wife off tomorrow, so she got to deal with all of us. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm gonna be here. I'm just cleaning up, but I'm gonna participate in the. Hey, I listened to the pop the balloon thing.
You did.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna say this right. Uh, they trying to expose him and say he lying and stuff like that, and I'm gonna say I don't know. I'm not gonna say that the man is lying, but I feel like he do has a point. He's saying that he needs to consult with his lawyer. So if he's saying he needs to consult with his lawyer,
Oh,
give
you
him
you gotta
time
watch.
to show
You gotta
proof.
watch. You gotta
Huh?
watch more. You gotta watch more. I agreed on that point. I agreed on that part because, but I say this too. Like there is that part right there. Um, it makes sense, but I'm gonna tell you why I don't.
I feel like old boy
Because
was trying to expose him though. Like, you know what I'm
now, if you
saying? He
watch the
showing his.
full five, if you watch the full 5 hour live, I don't think he tried to expose him. I think he was until the second live. The
Oh,
second
I didn't
live,
watch
man,
that full 5 hour live. I didn't watch it
yeah,
now.
he got a full. He was kind of empathetic. MRT, whatever his name is. He was kind of empathetic towards him, and then it was you. He was like he did feel a because this is what I'm saying. If somebody called a place already 500 times and you can't find the place, like
Now
you
I was
can't,
about to say that. Yeah.
and now you can't talk about that. That doesn't make sense. I'm just being honest. But the way he spent it with the lawyer thing, I can understand. Like if he don't know nothing about that, he just doing what he's been told not to talk. I can understand that because anytime. something. Leave the lawyers. They always tell you don't say nothing about nothing because they don't want you to say nothing that you could, especially online with the way social media is now. You can say something and that should get drugged in court. So I can understand why he said that, but I don't. But everything else, it just don't make sense because even if you didn't make it publicly, you could have told him if y'all was building the bond that you said you had. You could have just told him, and he could have said, "Yeah, okay, it's confirmed." He gave me a place.
Then I mean, if he told him, then maybe it's just I don't know. It's a scary situation because it's like, look, he had a conversation with that man, and then that man come back and put him out and say he a scam. He put a show out on him and say he a scammer. Like he said, he done a 5 hour live with him. He trusted that man, and then he turned around and tell his audience that. So sometimes
Because
when you tell people stuff, you don't know if that information is gonna be leaked or not, because he don't personally know that man. He don't personally know him. You know what I'm saying? So I could see maybe him not withholding it because it's like if I tell you I don't know you, I don't know if you won't go and tell that information.
and then let's say I say it like this too, because old boy got a big platform, and his platform is built on accountability, right? So like if people hold him accountable for even pandering to him on
I
his
get that. I get that, but
and
at the same time, could he have gave him a little time? Like I
let's
agree what
say
he was saying because he
every
was like he wanted him to give it to him within his time range. The man is saying he gotta get a lawyer. He gotta consult with his lawyer. He don't know nothing about law, anything like that. Like all of this shit is new to him. So to me, I kind of understand that. Give the man some
you gotta
grace,
watch you gotta watch the
huh?
second video. You gotta watch the second
Why? What
video
am I
that
missing?
because Queen after that 5 hour live is a lady named Queen Accountability. She started investigating the dude and
I
came back
know,
to
but the
him with
investigation is
information.
the investigations that she investigating. She investigating the wrong places. From what I hearing,
Nah, she pulled receipts. You got to look at her recent live because she had the babe. I mean, she had the ex girlfriends up there too, telling the story. Man, I'm telling you,
okay, now
you
about that
you
situation with the ex girlfriend and stuff like that, right? This is my thing, right? Okay, now I want to say this. The only reason I'm a vouch for him on this is because I'm a Cancer. He's a Cancer, right? He's a man Cancer. One thing about Cancers is that I'm
y'all
gonna tell you,
unstable.
huh?
Y'all unstable.
Word, shut the fuck up. Anyways,
I'm married to one.
wait, hold on. What you mean by we unstable?
Like, look, yeah, when y'all sweet,
Emotionally
but
unstable?
yeah, when y'all boy, if one of y'all get pissed, man, if y'all get pissed off, man, y'all boy.
Yeah, we do. So that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so you are right. Like, in a way, we are. We like emotionally. We can be emotionally unstable at times. So like, what it is he fell in love. You know what I mean? Like that's one thing. Like we love hard. We some love hard type of people. And so him putting a tracker on that girl car and stuff like that, I could see a Cancer doing it. Like, cause like
In 2 months,
the younger me, like I wouldn't go. I have never done that before, but like that's why I say now the older me, I never go through a man's phone, like, cause I done been there. Like I used
you
to
ain't
do all of that shit when I was younger, like go through a man phone, looking, finding stuff. Like that's what cause we just love so hard. So I could see him doing that.
you ain't hear her story, did you?
No, what did she say?
I wish
You
I
just
had
think
my
the shit just
laptop.
funny.
I
What did
will
she
play
say?
it. Man, she said this dude, you ain't on your laptop, is you? I wish somebody had a
Nah.
laptop so they could play the audio of it. Man, she said this dude went into her like she left. She was afraid of him, so she took her son and left the place they was staying, right? And she was trying to get people to get him out the house. So when she went back to the house, like her plumbing was messed up. He didn't cut the garbage disposal. He disconnected the garbage disposal. He broke a pipe in the bathroom. He urinated on her bed. They smashed all her TVs because they couldn't get them off the mount. He trashed her.
I'm not
Allegedly,
trying.
that's what
Look,
she
I'm
said
not
he did.
taking up for him. But the thing is, what did she do? I'm not saying. I'm not saying anything. But why would anybody do anything like that? Why? Because was it
She
because he
said
was in love and he
she
thought
said
that she was doing that? They were together and then she was messing around. Because I've been that person where I didn't cut a nigga tires. I didn't
in
bleach
two
his car.
months
Like I used to
you
do that when I was younger. Cause I used to
you
be
you
so in love.
you fell in love like that in 2 months.
Nah. But still though, word, nah,
Nah, man.
but
Look, if you
still though,
even hear
that
how
like
they
it
met
don't
up,
matter.
look, if you hear, look, this was it messed me up because he was in another state, right? And they was talking through Facebook, and he had some homeboys in her state, so he went to visit. And she even took accountability for letting him move in because he came to visit, and they had a good time.
Commander in the chat, she said she back there. I just not
Oh, my
saw her.
bad,
My
my bad,
bad.
my bad, my bad. I didn't hear the boot. My bad. I ain't even looking at it. His nose was all the way open. The camera turned. What's
I'm
the
here. What
subject
up,
man?
nine?
What up, man?
I'll let you guys finish. I'll jump in when I can.
Oh, but the way they met, so she was like, he planned on moving down there with his friend. So she was like, well, shit, you've been staying here because he kept, coming down. He was like a state away. He kept coming to visit. So she said, well, since you got your stuff here, you might as well, just move in here. And that's how and all that happened within 2 months. And she said that he she shared her location with him because she ain't had nothing to hide. And one day she went somewhere. I forget where she said she went. And when she got there, he was like, called her like, I thought you were supposed to be at work. She said, I'm on my lunch break. And he said, so why you over at such and such? She said, because I'm on my lunch break. I just wanted to get out for a minute. And I met a friend, or who's a friend? Like, and then, like, after that, that's when he put the extra phone in his car, in her car. So what he would do was take his plumbing phone, like if this is your business phone, and put the location in the car. I mean, put the location on it and put it in the car. And now he know everywhere she's going, just in case she. But she said she had her location on the whole time, and he still did that. No, he just nah, dude, dude is he on another
That's
level.
a little weird. Like, especially if she had a location on, why do you need another phone?
And
But
and
I'ma
then
just say this still. That's how crazy cancers like I'm telling you, we can be like we can. I've done that. I'm telling you, when you're young and you like I was young, I'm telling you, and I used to just love hard. That I could see that because it's like, especially if he feel like she's not loyal. Now,
and,
is it the right thing to do? No. You know what I mean? You just leave. You feel like that. You have to go through all of that extent. You just leave, bro. Just leave. You know what I mean? That ain't even worth it anymore. But
and
I'm just saying, coming from a cancer, I'm telling you, I can relate. I'm not taking up for him, but I'm just saying.
and see, dude is but he been exposed because even think about the pop the balloon thing. First, you said I'm a plumber. I'm a licensed plumber, right? You're not a licensed plumber. You're a journeyman plumber. There's a difference between the two. Then you saying you ain't got no kids. Then found out
What's the
you.
what's the difference between the two?
So a journeyman plumber is like a beginner. So say if you go to college, right? He's in his freshman year of learning how to plumb. He
So
in his
he's
first
still
two
going to
years.
school?
You more or less learning on the job. You go to school to get the license, but then you need, I forgot how many hours for plumbing. I think every state is different, but you need a shit ton of hours to even become an apprentice, right? So you journeyman. I know it's for electrician is journeyman, apprentice, and then it's master. Then you get your license, and then
So
once
he's
you,
working under somebody?
yeah, he has to work under someone.
Hey
Mm.
Riaz, hey Gary, what up though?
Gary Riaz, what up though? So yeah, he
What's
got to
good,
work under
y'all?
someone.
Okay, I want to know where are the receipts because I'm with I'm with Tay. Somebody can research and like find information on somebody totally different. Maybe somebody with the same name or and then who did Miss Accountability find that's supposed to be the girlfriend? Does she have like a picture of them too? Like what
The
are the
girl got an
receipts?
Instagram page.
It
Is he
don't
on it?
matter to me.
Is he on it?
Yeah, is he on it?
Is he on it?
Oh
I
no,
don't know.
he agreed that they dated. That's his ex.
Oh, okay. He didn't
He,
deny it. He agreed.
no,
Okay.
he didn't deny it. And see, and this is the part too, because they were saying because he said he doesn't have a kid. And the lady was like, "Oh, he does have a kid. He a deadbeat dad." And he said, "Well, I don't know if the kid is mine. I haven't had a test." And then, and then they posted pictures with him with the baby. Like he
How
was
old is
in the
the
baby.
baby
The baby.
or
I don't know how old the
the
baby
kid?
is now, but he is pictures. I don't know how. Like as of today, I don't know how old the baby is. But they showed pictures of him and the baby when the baby was from like born up until probably like maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, the kid look old though. Now, not
Gary,
old,
we're
but the
talking
kid
I
about
look
a
ain't
like
see.
soap opera.
the kid look like probably about 5 or something now, 7 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, I don't know how old the kid is, but he said he ain't have a DNA test and he didn't know if it was his. But
But
you
see,
was
guys, when
playing
they say
daddy.
that, when
But you
guys
was
say
playing
that and
daddy.
the kid's like 5, 6 years old, I'm like, what are they waiting for? Like, why haven't they
Exactly.
tested yet?
I
Yeah,
look at it like
it
this.
be an
You was
excuse. So
playing
that
daddy.
it be an excuse. That situation right there. Yeah, no,
You
sir. You
could
gonna have to
literally
explain.
swab the kid
Did he
and
explain
Right.
that?
send it
Because
in.
I didn't finish watching the live.
I
On the
haven't
live he did, where he did he explain that part?
I haven't seen the live he did, but the only thing I heard him mention about the kid is that he's not 100% sure it's his and he's not claiming it because he wants to take the DNA test. I
Oh
guess
yeah.
yeah,
So he just saying
but
right now, oh, it's the DNA. I don't know if it's my child. Da 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 da.
you played daddy. That's my whole thing. You were with that kid. So if you felt, how do you spend as a man? That tells me a lot about a man. If you can spend time with a kid and you don't have no bond, no connection with it, you ain't shit. I'm just being honest.
No, what?
I'm just being honest.
Oh, like spend time
If
with the
you,
kid and then
No,
drop him?
I agree with
Like,
you on
yeah,
that part. I agree with you on
yeah,
that part. It's
I
like
can't
if
eat.
you go, if you literally laying, you got a picture, you laying next to the
Yeah, you ran
newborn.
next to the kids. Look, man,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
you
tell
didn't
you.
been there with
I
that
have.
child, and now all of a sudden, I don't know if it's mine. Negro, please.
I tell you this. I have dated. I had to stop dating women with kids because when I break up with them, I didn't want to break up with them because it wasn't even because of them. It was I stayed longer with them because of the kid, and it wasn't even my kid. It was just the bond I built with that kid. So it's like, nah, I can't do this because women were like one. I know 2 women used me because and they used their kid. When we broke up, man, this girl brought her child to my house at 4 o'clock in the morning. Had the kid get out the car and knock on my door asking when am I coming home.
did he call you
Like
daddy? Daddy, when are you coming
she,
home?
but I'm looking like you are so fucked up. You out here at 4 o'clock in the morning. You in my driveway, in my people driveway, got your kid knocking on the door at 4 in the morning to ask me something. You fucked up and foul.
Prairie.
No, I get it because actually I got a niece who not really my niece, but my brother been with the girl, and I call her my niece, and my brother, that's still he calls her that's it, to her. That's all he know is all she know is my brother. So that's like
Mhm.
her that's her dad. She call her dad. So,
I think
you
Gary's in the
know.
back chat. Maybe.
Oh yeah. I think
Bust it
is
down,
he?
Brown. Bust it, bust it down,
No,
Brown.
don't
Gary.
say, hold on, don't say my name like that now in this conversation. Nah, I'm good now.
What up, G? My 33 brother. What up, man?
What's happening, Nines? What's going on with you?
What up, Nine?
Chilling, man. Sitting up here getting ate alive by Tay Commander.
Wow, what
Gary, we're talking
happened?
about other people's business.
Oh, okay.
I just messing with him. I just
Exactly.
like.
Talking about other people's business.
We ain't even on pay vision. Why we do that?
Well, you know what? This was
Tell him,
supposed to be
Gary.
a show. Me and Tay we planned on doing the show, but the way my laptop set up and the way my that check still ain't clear yet. Tay. I'm still waiting for it to clear.
Don't worry about it. Listen, I heard,
Oh no,
I heard,
it's
I heard,
gonna clear tomorrow.
I was listening to you guys. Like, I just heard what you said, word, how people, you know, stepmoms and I mean stepdads and all that. That does keep a good person in a relationship for a longer period of time. But it can also be a trap off because if you have a kid with that person in that meantime, ooh, you in
Mm.
trouble.
And see, I
You
never
in trouble.
did that.
I did.
Oh man.
That's how I know. My experience may not be
Gary
like
knows.
everybody else's. Yeah, that's my experience. You're
Yeah.
sitting there, you trying to do the right thing. You try to do the right thing. Like, all right, for example, the girl, the girl has so much trauma. So you think that your love or your love for that person will help them. It ain't do nothing but make it worse for them, and it made it worse for yourself. Because now you entrapped yourself into a situation that you should have avoided a long time ago. You saw all the red flags and all of that, but you thought you was that good that you could change the individual. Got caught up.
So, so Gary, she already had a child, and then you had a child with her. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
then now you had to buy 2 Happy Meals when you go visit your child. Like that one
Man,
guy.
Commander, I ain't.
No, no. I take what
Hey, you was wild.
you.
Yeah, that's a good
No, you
question.
don't.
That's the debate. If you got a baby by a woman and she got another kid, will you buy the other kid a Happy Meal?
You sometimes some listen. I'll put this example out there. So the school year was starting, and you know you go up to the kid's house, you buy clothes, you buy shoes, you buy a book bag, you do all of those things. Now it wasn't a quick. The relationship was a little, it was like 2 3 years. But the little girl that was there, she understood who I was. So she goes around, well, Daddy Gary, where's my stuff at? And I'm like, you're gonna have to speak to your mother about that. No, but you Daddy Gary. And so I look at her and she's looking at me like, you want me to answer her or you want me to go? She said, you can go because I already know what your answer is. I was like, okay, cool. But then as I'm leaving, she's fussing like, why I didn't get nothing? Why nobody do nothing for me? And you
Oh,
just
that hurt.
like I felt bad, but I wasn't gonna change my position because at the end of the day, I only got one child with this person.
Mhm.
You understand? Like
Yeah, kids are
you are only
expensive too.
obligated to that one child. I understand that, but the kid was expensive when you had it with that other person.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's
You
wild.
know, it's all about choices, right? We choose the person we with. That's why sometimes the lady has more power than guys because you choose access to legacy. If you choose wrong, that damages everybody down the line. So
Hmm.
everybody says that they want a good man, and then they get the good man, but you so hurt from the last man that you won't give the good man that option. You'll probably put that very good man in the friend zone and go look for Pookie again because that's your
Uh-huh.
normalcy. You see what I mean?
Right, and then now your child is around who knows what she's exposing them to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And it's a dangerous position, but at the same time, as much as you want to do right, you can't do right with the wrong person. If their mind is not right, you got to find a way to, get away from it. You
And
got to
my,
find a
I
way.
don't mean, I don't mean to interrupt y'all, but is it somebody else in the back?
Mm,
No, okay,
um, not in the
okay.
back chat
I think it's
anyway.
her. I just seen
Yeah, I
my
don't see
bad.
nobody. Ain't nobody typing in the back chat.
Nah,
You know what
it's
sucks?
it's just good.
Well, when your dad leaves to go be with another woman who already has a child, and then they treat that child like if it was their
Mm,
own, and then you're out.
mm. See,
That hurts a
I
lot.
can, I
Hey,
can talk.
you got a lot of siblings going at each other regarding that you just said. A lot of
No, check
Yeah.
siblings looking at each other wild right now because they daddy was there and the other daddy wasn't.
And
So
I can say
Right.
from experience, I can talk from experience, like dealing with that because, like, when my dad got married to his first wife, because my mom and dad he had me when they was young, and then they split up, and when they were young and got married, and I had a stepbrother. The reason I can't see now is because of him and my brother that that my dad had by that lady by his mom. Um, but because of that, like I used to go down there. Oh, they gonna take me school shopping, and I watch my stepbrother get all this shit, and I get one thing like a pair of shoes and an outfit, but it's similar to what he got. That shit happened for 3 years, and the first time it happened, I got mad, and then I started peeping the scene and start saying what was going on, and like my dad nuts was in a vice grip, with that lady, and I understood, you know. He was just surviving basically. Like she had him on child support, and he was married to her, living with her. But she put him on child support because she didn't want the kids, her kids. She didn't want his other kids to get more than her kids.
yo, that is so weird to me. That I hate when women do that. That is so weird to me. Like women try to tell men like, oh, you can't buy the child shoes or try to stop men from doing stuff with their
Do it for
kids.
that.
Yeah, I could never, bro. Like I would feel so bad. Be like, why are you buying this? Why are you buying? Like, are you serious? Them are his kids. I never
So
understand that with women.
so this was the crazy thing. So when it was happening, like the first time it happened, I'm looking at it like, damn, my dad, like you only get me one thing, like you my dad, but y'all splurging on him. But the second time it happened, I'm watching like, and I knew that he was on child support. He didn't have no money. All the he had a good job, but he was getting like maybe $400 out of his check, and that $400 went to the house. My dad is the type of person. He like one of them old school people. He take what he need and give the rest of the check to the woman. He do that to the day, till this day with my mom. That's just how he is.
I can't
And
be a man like that.
and I was and I was thinking like at first I was thinking like, damn, pops ain't even look out for me. But it wasn't him controlling the money, it was her. So it was her not it was her, and I'm like, damn, is she doing this on purpose? Like now that I'm older and mature, Like so many things go through my head. But she always wanted his kids to like her more than him. She tried to convince me to like her more than my dad, and I'm like, this shit weird. I'm 16 and I can see the shit she doing. I always been like very observant, but I'm looking like, why would you married to my dad? Why would you talk down? Oh, I did this for you, not your dad. She used to always say that shit. Oh, your dad can't do nothing for you. I'm the one doing stuff for you. And I'm looking like, yeah, because you taking all this fucking money and you barely doing
It's,
shit for me.
it's crazy because there's a lot of women that do that to this day, right?
Hmm.
You got some men that they get married, they're not allowed to see the children. That's not the wife's kid.
Hmm.
But I thought you loved that man. I don't know. I don't, see those type of things. I don't know if that's masculine energy coming from the wife because that don't sound right. Because if a woman, most women, if they know there's a kid involved in the situation, their first instinct is to nurture, even if it ain't there. But now
Hmm.
it don't seem that way. It's like, yo, I gotta be masculine. Fuck that. That ain't my kid, so you can't see the kid. Like, but you love me. That's a reflection of me. That just goes into that emotional the emotional understanding that we talk about all the time.
Emotional
It's not
intelligence.
enough of that going. Yeah, the intelligence. It's not enough of that. Or some people just say, you know what, I'm smart enough, but I don't care. It's one of those moments.
Yeah.
You ever heard the expression, you so smart, you stupid? It's one of those type of
Hmm.
scenarios.
Mm,
And that's
Bro,
a fucked up part to be in.
I got a homeboy that I didn't know his mother wasn't his mother until he graduated. And he was telling the speech
nice.
because his dad stepped out on his mom, right? And he's the third kid, right? They had six kids total, right? Six kids, but he is not her son. But his dad stepped out on him, and when she found out, the mama wasn't shit. So she took the boy in and loved him he was
Aww.
her. And they just
Aww.
and they still together. The mom and dad still together. I never knew that until he graduated and told the story. He
That's an
graduated
awesome
super
woman.
collider, yeah.
So, but when did he find out though?
He always knew.
He always knew.
He was 5 years old when he moved. I didn't meet him until high school, but this is when he graduated college. And I went to his college graduation. I never knew this whole time that I meant to say college graduation, but I never knew this whole time that that wasn't his mom, his biological mother. But he said it was. She had him since she was 5.
That's
Let
awesome.
me
He
just say
treated
this.
her like the same.
Like just being in the house kicking, I never knew. You would never know. Like the way they interacted, the way everybody interacted, you would never know that this is he got a different mom.
What do you
Like
think,
all the
Tay? Would you do
siblings
it?
and
Tay, would you do it?
hell
What's
no.
harder? Is it harder for a man to do that or a woman to do that? What do you guys think?
Is it harder for a man to
Oh,
do what?
To the same scenario, but reversed. Like, accept that the wife was cheating, and then there's like a baby that comes in the middle,
I
in
don't know.
between the other children that were born, and then he takes it in like it's his own.
It's harder for
I've been
a man to do that. Men, a man, if a man
I've
find
been
out you cheat, he don't. Majority of the time, he don't want you no more, and he's definitely not fit to take no damn child. A woman will do that. I've seen several women
oh
take
shit.
on a child knowing he didn't cheated, but men, hell no. Majority of them, they're done with you, and if they do stay, they're cheating. They're cheating if they do stay. Some of them. I'm not saying God, but you do have some too that know and are still faithful. But
that's
majority
a
of the time,
possibility.
hell no. Men is not gonna stay.
I could help raise a
I'm a-
child. Like, if the guy already has a child of his own,
What
and
happened
then
if
I
he
meet him,
cheated
marry
on you?
him, yes. But if he cheated on me, I'm sorry, no thank you, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay.
Dang, what happened to the
Like,
love?
I'm not
Come
doing it.
home like,
What?
here's the
Where?
baby.
Okay,
We
but
got a
where's the
baby.
love? He stepped out. He stepped out. He stepped out. There's got to be a really good reason.
It
Yeah,
does?
I say it's more likely. I agree with Tay. It's more likely that a woman would do that versus a man.
Oh,
I don't,
absolutely.
unless you, and you can have some beta males who'll be like, okay, I'll do it, just to keep the woman. It is some. That's why I say women are probably more likely to do
Yeah, because they're
I'm not.
nurturers. So
it.
it's I don't want to say it's their tendency. It's just that's their mama cubs, their mama bear the cubs. Damn, I can't let that kid look like that. Come here, let me braid
I'm
your
not.
hair.
I,
Yeah. I'm not saying I wouldn't
I,
raise a kid that's not mine, but I'll keep the kid, but he can go on with his bad self. I'll keep the kid.
I've seen that happen before. Hey, I honestly seen that happen before too. A dude was married and had another baby. The lady he had about with the baby ended up, being deceased. And when the wife found out, she took the kid and kicked the guy out and raised the kid on her. Raised all they. She only had two kids. That kid and another kid, but she raised both of them by herself and kicked the dude out.
The only way I could see is if like we were on a break, like we were both on a break and you were doing your thing and like
What's up?
okay,
Wait.
something
Can somebody
happened.
explain what a break is?
That's on Friends, right?
Listen, I've
Where
never had a
Ross and
break, but
Rachel
I'm
took
just
a break.
saying.
I'm saying, what is that?
Well, we were on a break. My wife, man, I be hearing that, but my wife watch that damn show all the time. Ross and Rachel, you got to watch the Friends episode to actually get a full understanding of what a break is. A break is when y'all decide to split apart for a time being, do your
See
own
how it
thing.
feels. Yeah,
Yeah,
work
to
it
be
out.
apart.
See.
Yeah.
I agree. I
I
don't really believe in that, Gary. Like, what is a break? Because
Because that
if
don't
we
make
get
no
a
sense.
break,
Okay,
we broke
so
up. Shit.
yeah, it's over. Like so all my feelings for you, it takes a time out too. Am I to understand it like that?
I agree, Gary.
I
I've never
love
been on
you,
a
but
break and I don't really. But let's
that
say it's some sort of circumstance. Like I don't know. What would be a circumstance where a break would be allowed?
that sound that's that that sound like a religious thing, right? For example, the church tell you like the church tell you you can't shack up, right? This is what the church that's what they say, right? That's a sin. You shacking up, right? So now all of a sudden, 9 times out of 10, the woman like I can't do this with you because I'm a fourth weak to the flesh. So the dude gonna step out. So the dude come back with a kid. She gonna accept that? Like I don't understand how that works. I'm supposed to shut down my feelings. Go ahead, cause I need some. I'm gonna go over here and get some cause I need some. Oh damn, I forgot to wear a condom, and now I come back with a kid. She gonna accept that? I don't see it. That that's the scenarios be crazy with that the break shit. It don't even make sense.
These are the
That's why
breaks. Figure it.
that's why Lauren yeah, that's why Lauren Lake is rich right now. She got 95 million people watching her show because the niggas is always on a break. That's when you need that emotional intelligence. You need sexual
Let me.
intelligence. Nigga, put your Peter Piper pickle pepper away.
It's sexually. Most people are sexually immature, honestly. But let me ask y'all this
Yeah.
question. So,
Do
have
y'all have
y'all
a link for the
ever?
panel? That's what someone
It,
asked.
it's on the community wall. Are you? Can you let people up?
I don't think you gave me control of it. I
Mm,
don't. I mean, I think you
I
have
gave
before, but I don't know if I can like right now.
that. That expired.
Let me see.
It
Like
ain't milk.
Hi,
I didn't
Holly.
know.
It
Holly's in the chat.
Brown. What up,
Yeah, I
Brown
don't
Wolf?
think I can.
Hey, Brown.
Okay, I'm gonna have
said
to
it
send you that.
expired.
I didn't know. No, because I gave her access to the thing, and I
President
didn't know.
temporary laid off, but we still together. But
Hey,
we still go
now
together.
let me ask y'all this question. Have y'all ever broke up with somebody and got back with them?
Yes,
Mm,
I have.
did it work? Did it work?
No,
I have never did that, bro. I've never broke up with someone and got back with them and dated them again. Never did that. I never broke up. Once we was done, I was done with them. Like they was kind of dead.
Yeah. Don't look back. There's a reason why you broke up.
I've never did that. Not saying I, I mean, it was like never, it just never happened. I've never been interested in someone I broke up with. Or broke up with me. Now, people have tried to get back with me after they broke up, but I just wasn't interested.
I've been broken up with and still don't know why.
So, yeah, people tried to tell me why, and I just didn't want to hear it. You
It
don't
was
you
Yeah,
want to
just
know
meant
what
what
you
to get
I'm
talking?
you.
saying?
Like I really live like I really live with this philosophy. Like, yo, if I'm dating you and you can find something better, I'll fall out I'll step back. I really believe that I know what I need to do. And if you can find someone that could do better than me, then God bless you. I'm out. It doesn't make you the greatest person in the world. It just you very confident that you know what you're doing.
Can you
And
love someone
you
so
know,
much that you do that? That you'd be like, listen, I want you to be
absolutely.
happy. If you're not happy with me, go for it.
I'd rather see you happy with somebody else.
Hey, hey, Brown Wolf. Only thing you gotta do is keep that.
Where where my TV remote? I need to see what's going on in this chat. Where do it occurs to me? I mean, it.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, it's difficult, right? Because like I've seen, I've seen people raise. I've seen people love other people's kids. I mean, all of my life. I mean, stepfathers
yeah.
was a very important thing in my time. Like my grandmother got married to a man. I called this man my grandfather all the way until the day he died, and then found out he's not even related to me.
Hmm.
But I cherish the man because he showed me that it's possible to be in that role, and I needed to know that because in my time, in my days, you dated females with kids, so it had already prepared me. You know what I mean? We got great examples out here. The problem is we laugh at them or her.
Right.
We take them for granted.
Exactly, cause look at Sierra husband. I don't know why they mess with
Russell Wilson.
Sierra husband. Like I'm like, that's a good man. And they talking about he a simp. He a simp. No, he loves Sierra.
Like they talk about what's my
Mm,
man?
Will
Old girl,
Smith?
Rihanna husband, ASAP. Oh, he walking behind her like shit. That's how you can protect her. You can't if she walking behind you. How the fuck you gonna protect her? My wife walk in front of me all the time. Her and the kids be right in front of me. Let something happen, I'm gonna knock some noodles out. They
Is
right
Will
there,
Smith a
and
simp?
I can see them right in my little eyesight, my little the little bit of sight I can see them right in front of me. Only in front of me I can see. But if they behind me on the side of me, I can't protect them.
Not if you're
But as long
Japanese.
as they're in
If
my
you're
line of
Japanese,
sight, I can see. So
the women
I
got to
mean,
stay behind you.
people weird, man, because a lot of these men out here look at women as property. They don't really understand the uh, significance of a woman. They really don't.
Oh,
And it's
we
women
gotta
out
talk
here who
about
don't
that.
understand it. They don't understand the significance of a man.
We gotta
You said
talk
what
about that.
happened?
I'm gonna do a live
Miss
on that myself.
Chicago.
What the hell are we running away from?
Young Riz, what you
Hi,
got
Miss
to add to this
Chicago.
stage? Don't be hogging the flow, young Riz. We talking about relationships.
Hey,
Talking about
Riaz.
taking care of people's kids. What you gonna add?
When you're saying something like that, though, anything I could add as further as the significance of a woman for me, the only thing I can do though is basically, when you go out and in public and stuff like that, lower your gaze always when you see a girl. That's what I was taught. I was taught to lower my gaze no matter what, though. That's actually to show a woman respect, though, because you don't know how she feels, though, when other people just look at her in public a lot and that just make them feel uncomfortable. I'd rather be the opposite of them people, though. I'm taught to lower my gaze.
I'm gonna
Oh,
tell
that's
you
great.
What happened if
something
a woman
here.
slap you though, Riz? What you gonna do?
Wait, but how's that wrong? Okay, wait here. I was just gonna ask, how is it wrong if I lower my gaze though? She can do whatever though. I'm still gonna lower my gaze. Even if she asks me to look up, I'm not doing that.
A lot of men
No,
lower
I'm not saying lower
their
your gaze.
gaze
No,
right
I'm
straight
saying
to their
like let
butt.
me tell you about how it go in America, right? So I'm married, right? So I be out with the wife, and she be like, "Oh, babe, look at her butt." I be like, "What? Oh, she got big breasts. Look at her breasts." I be like, "What?" That's what my wife be saying, right? So I can lower my gaze, but my wife be telling me to look, bro. That's how I be happening.
That's funny.
Okay.
I've done that
So what
before.
you go do? Hey, hey, Gary, let me ask you a question.
Okay, so
Like,
just no,
I'm gonna
I
be
get
honest
you.
with you. Oh, 1 second, bro. The first time my wife did that, bro, I'm like, man, this is catch 22. I ain't about to do that shit. Then she got mad, like, and got loud, like, look at her butt. I'm like, okay, shut up. I'm looking at her butt. Okay, I see her butt. Oh, her butt big. I'm like, why you have me looking at this lady butt? I feel violated. Like,
I'm asking is there something you want to tell me?
Right?
I
Right?
ain't got. That's what I'm at. Like, why are you intrigued by her butt?
What if the
You
word would
want to
be
tell me
like,
something?
hey, look at that guy's
Because that's
package.
how we be as women
Look at that guy's
sometimes.
package.
I was about to say, women, bro. I'm telling you,
Women look
it
at
don't
women.
even.
We be looking at
It
each
don't
other
even
for real.
it don't be like when it's like I noticed. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what I noticed. I noticed women who got nice bodies like looking at women with nice bodies. They would point
Yeah,
other women out with nice bodies.
that's
I
true.
noticed that, and it's not that they into the woman or nothing. It's like almost like a reflect. Like it's I don't
It's
know if it's
beauty. It's
I can't
We
speak
beauty.
we
for a
have
woman.
eyes
It's
too.
beauty. We like looking at
Yeah,
beauty.
Okay,
It's
I
but
like,
would
look,
say
and
I
we
it's
not
see it.
gay. It's just
Okay,
like, oh my God,
mm,
look at her. She look cute. Or look at her butt.
But why we
okay,
need?
Like,
But why
that's
we
true
need
though.
permission
No,
to look
but
at
for
beauty?
me, I can appreciate beauty, but for me, the only thing is I'm still gonna lower my gaze because that's just a part of the faith. That's for me. That's just what I was taught. What I was raised. I'm still gonna keep that though, and that's what it is though.
huh?
I'm gonna tell you two
No, for
reasons,
my
Gary.
faith, like no, because I want to show respect to the lady. So if we both in public place, and if she's asking me to look up, I'm not gonna do what she wants. Though I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the opposite. I want to show her respect. Though not gonna treat her like everyone else does. I want to be opposite of everyone.
Ria's got great
And
restraint. That's all I mean.
Yeah,
That's
because
great, Riaz.
that's until
yeah,
he gets some.
because that's
After he
just how
gets
it
some,
is with
all that
my faith.
restraint
Though.
gone. Once he gets some,
Good
all
self
that's gone, man.
control. It's good
But
self
but
control.
I'm gonna tell you two reasons though, Gary. And it's two females on here. And if I make any sense, I want y'all to let me know. But I think it's two reasons why they tell men to like look. One, I know like with my wife, it's her confidence. Like she's confident enough to uh appreciate beauty and tell me to look. She know I ain't going nowhere. Um and two, like is I don't want to say control, but I think it's control. Because it's like I know he go look, but if I told him to look, I'm in control. He looking because I told him to look, not because
Mm,
he want to look.
Wait.
mm.
Yeah, they both
Okay.
fall under the same
So is it
category.
technically, wait, so is that technically a trap though? Technically.
I never thought of it like that, but
They both fall under the same
I don't
category.
think like that.
Yeah. Well, also for me, the only reason though for me lowering my gaze, it's not because though I don't appreciate or don't respect. It's just to give her honor though, because she deserves that honor. And the way I see it though is just giving her honor and giving her respect. Though by looking away or lowering my gaze, that actually shows her respect, and I'm giving her some type of value anyway.
So let me
and
ask the ladies, when is it okay to look and when is it not okay to look?
it's never okay to look.
It's
I
never.
ain't waiting for the ladies to answer that.
Yeah.
It's never okay to
Mhm.
look. It's
No,
just
the
like you
only
said.
person I could look is my the only person I could do look at in the future is the person I'm gonna marry someday. That's the only person. Anyone else, nah, nah.
It's okay
See,
to
we
give a
has got great
normal look,
restraint.
but if you're like breaking your neck to look, nah. If it's just a
Nah,
normal, like obviously you have eyes.
Okay.
we has got great
Mm.
restraint. Because here's the thing, right? Like, let's go with worst scenario, right? If his wife tell him to look, she's admiring beauty. So already you got permission to admire beauty, right? And then if she's still in control, because I'm telling you, it's okay to look. We admiring beauty together, so she's in control. So that's why that falls under the same category.
Is it okay for the
You
girl
can
to
look,
look? Is it okay for the woman to look at guys and appreciate their handsomeness,
I don't care.
sure,
their bodies?
I
sure.
I
I
mean,
don't
shit,
care.
we go to beaches. Yeah, I don't. I mean, we go to beaches all the time. My wife will. She be like, her and her sister be watching shows and shit. She be like, oh, he is so. I be like, yep, that's who you cheating on me with. She like, shut up. I'd never meet him and cheat on him with you. We're like, what? She got a smart ass mouth.
Yeah,
I be fucking with her all the time, so I kind of turned her out. She a smart ass. Like I can't even
Yeah,
dial it
I
down now.
totally
I
get
be
that.
like, damn, I
Okay.
created a monster. But yeah, I don't think. I mean, shit. I feel like you go look, you go look. I mean, just don't touch.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
Yeah,
trip
how
out on
I.
the women that are.
I kind of agree though. But I'm saying is, I don't mind looking sometimes. It just go depending what she's wearing though. That's when I won't look though. Like certain clothes and stuff like that in public, certain clothes that girls wear, I won't look though. So if she's like
Yeah,
half naked or something like that, I won't look at it. So I don't. I'm normally I won't though, but depends.
we
Sometimes I might, sometimes I won't. But I got very good self control. Like I'm suppressing all
mhm.
that feeling down.
I mean,
Yeah, I was.
it. Go ahead, Commander.
No, I was gonna say the women that are like dressed a certain way, but then they don't want to. Like they get mad if somebody looks at them or makes a comment. But like they're dressed like that. Like what do you expect?
No,
Why are
I
you
don't
getting
mind what
upset?
they wear.
Well,
I
let
don't
me
mind
ask
what
y'all
they.
this. What do y'all think about as men be like men that say, look, baby, look at her. Look at this, look at that. What
I
y'all
think
think
that's
about
too much.
what
I
you
would
think
never
about
do that.
that?
I would
Huh?
never do that. I think that's too
I
much.
think
I
I think
think
he
you.
told on himself.
Wait, but
Yeah.
I
That,
wait.
had men
I
do
Sometimes
put my
that. I won't
I
talk to
don't
you no
understand.
more.
I
Okay,
put my head
yeah,
down for
I
that
got this
reason.
though.
I'll
I
follow
don't
Riaz's advice
understand
for that.
though. Right, but look, what I don't understand as well, though, is if a woman chooses to cover herself and other people are like, wow, what are you doing and stuff like that. If that's her choice, that's her choice. If she wants to cover up, that's up to her, though. You know, like just some people basically if she chooses to cover herself, oh, you're oppressed, you're oppressed. She's not though. She's like more free in her mind. She more free than anyone else. It's
Prez
some.
said he's looking before he's even told to look.
Ooh.
I ain't gonna.
yeah.
I'm Prez. I'm leaving that alone. You already know we got
We're in the
controversy
chat.
behind that. We're gonna leave that alone.
He said he'll take a double look. He already looked, but he'll look again.
Mm.
Prez, stop, Prez. You know we in trouble. Disclaimer: don't do it. I'm just like my. I got a question too. Like a woman says they want to look beautiful, but then get mad because they get the wrong attention. What was they expecting?
Mm-hmm.
Right. They feel violated. I'm
Yeah,
Okay,
like,
you're gonna need to
really?
get back up here.
get at the woman who chooses to cover herself in some way, though, to me, I feel like she's more free when she covers herself. Like, that's her decision. If she chooses to cover herself, she's more free in that sense. I'm not saying she's not, though, whatever she wears. That's totally up to her. But I'm saying to me, the way I see it, though, in her mind, if she chooses to cover herself up, though, then that's kind of a good thing to her because that's just what she thinks, though. In her mind, if she cover herself, she feel more free, at least, That's just how she sees that. And also, like, if she has to cover herself, the rule for me as well, though, the rule for me is I have to cover her knees, she has to cover her body.
But there's girls that expose themselves and then they're like, ew, he was looking at me. What a creep. Like, what?
What?
I mean, isn't that what you want? You're dressed like you want to be looked at.
Yeah.
Right, that's my
always
question.
question. I always question the intentions. Like when you do anything, you tend to make a I don't want to say make a statement, but when you put clothes on, do you think about what you're putting on and why you're putting it on? Like when you get dressed, I think women think more than men when they put clothes on. There's some men out there who put clothes on and think about it, but I think it's more women who get dressed because y'all do the makeup and everything. What's your intention as you doing the makeup? A lot of women say this, right? And I laugh at it because it's funny to me. But they say I do it for me, right? And I think like, and I make sense of it. And Tay, you might want to come back up, but I try to make sense of it. But I'm like, it don't make logical sense because you're not looking at yourself. You're going out in public. You look at yourself when you do it. Okay, I know I look like this, and then you go out, so you know how you look all day. But that's how you look to yourself.
Tay
So,
tapped out. She's in the chat.
so it's
Okay.
kind of like, why do that? Like if
I
you're not looking
understand.
at yourself all day, it's like logically it doesn't make sense, but I can understand from an emotional standpoint it builds confidence, right? You feel you look good, so that's how you walk and talk, like you look good. So I can understand it from the emotional sense, and but it
But
doesn't
wouldn't
make
but
logical
wouldn't
sense.
wouldn't it make even more emotional sense if they getting spoken to? Wouldn't that emotion rise because they getting hollered at?
That's but see, that's why I said it doesn't make logical sense because logical sense is for self. Emotional sense, emotion is energy. It has to connect with something. So emotionally, it makes sense. You're building yourself up to be confident to go out and you know get the attention. You get exchange the energy. I'm gonna use that term.
You're being
Exchange
a
energy.
tease. A damn tease.
Ooh.
So can your
No, Mr.
emotions
Says right
so,
here.
so can your emotions be attached to your ego?
Um, yeah, I believe like so. I wanted to present a whole, I wanted I say it so many times. So when we talk about emotion, what is emotion? Break it down. Energy and motion. That's what emotion is. So everything is powered from this energy. Your thoughts. That's what gives thoughts action, is the emotion. People try to take emotion out and you can't because that's the energy. That's what when I give you the analogy, the satellite, the frequency, right? The frequency is the emotion. The signal is the thought. The dish is the body. You see what I'm saying? So the energy, so when you say does it affect the ego, it powers the ego.
I was about to say it's one and the same. I was about to be
it, it powers
and
the
you know what
ego.
ego is,
That's what
world?
gives the ego
Tay.
life.
I'm about to pull
Oh,
a I'm
God.
about to pull a word, everybody. This is my disclaimer. Ego is energy on the go. So energy on the go and energy in motion is the same thing. So they work together. So it works the same. So yes, I'm answering my own question. All right, go ahead.
What if a girl's dressed that way for her husband or her boyfriend or her,
Ain't nothing wrong with
not
that.
Wait,
Ain't
not
nothing
for
that,
wrong with
everybody else?
that's nothing wrong with that. Actually, that's nothing wrong with that. When you ask that question, there's nothing wrong if she's just doing it for her husband or her boyfriend. That's a totally different story, though. For any other guy, no.
But he gonna feel good anyway because he know you going home. He going home with that. So thank you for boosting my ego. There go that ego in motion again. That energy in motion.
that.
See, there you go. Energy on the go. Ego. Thanks, word. This is why we
Hmm.
this is why we come to the word chat and lives because the word help us with understanding certain things, but we don't even think about it. Thank you, word.
Thank you, word.
Hey man, thank you, bro. Appreciate
Listen,
you, man.
I've been whistled at. I think that's fine. That makes me feel good, right? But like if you're being disrespectful, that's another thing. Like, a lot of
And
places you like they'll cat call you, you know?
Oh man, I'm dropped it now.
oh man, I'd have
Good
been
to see
man. Listen, I wish I had a girl that
Mhm.
somebody cat whistle that cat call.
Okay.
Yeah, I like
Wait,
that.
but okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I like
I
that.
totally get that though. For me though, I had girls basically approach me and make the first move. I never even thought about making no move, nothing though. I've never thought of that. The girls came
Riz,
to me and
Riz,
did it.
Riz, Riz. You never dated, bro. So I would
I
like you.
never dated, but a girl approached. Not trust. I understand. No, but that's not the thing I'm saying. When I was in school, basically the girls approached me. Even if I've not even dated or think about dating, the girl still approached me. I remember
Yeah,
that.
it's
The
true.
girl
Yeah.
approached me, even if I don't have the attention, or even if I'm not dating, girls still approached me, and they
Or
made
they'll
the first
hug
move
you,
during.
put
Not
their
like
arm on
hug though.
you.
They. What I meant to say is they asked me out, but I said no.
Oh, snap.
So Riaz,
Why
you
not?
telling
Why
us
not
you don't
say
like to break
yes?
your heart? So
Yeah, why
Riaz, you
always say
breaking
no?
heart.
Man, hold on,
I'm
bro.
not
Hold
breaking
on,
hearts
hold
like
on, hold on.
that, man. No,
Man,
Gary,
I
that's not how I
look,
broke.
Gary.
That's not how
Hold
I
on.
broke hearts like that. I broke them
Oh,
down gently though. So I explained to them very nicely. I explained to them in a way they understood. So then I said, okay, we'll just be friends instead.
Why
man,
not
look,
go
man.
have
Let
some
me
ice
just
cream with them?
Right,
look.
because
I'm
you
gonna be
don't feel like
honest
you
with you,
lead them on. That's why.
G- Gary, Prez. What other fellas in, bro? Think about what he just said. I don't think y'all understand the magnitude of what he just said. He said some devout Islamic women tried to holler at him, right? And he said no as a man. That's the equivalent to like five church girls trying to holler at
Yes,
They
but the
probably
only
just want
reason
him
no,
even more, huh?
there's only two excuses though. I
you.
said
Like,
let's just be
man,
friends. The only two
that's a
excuses I got
movie.
out of is basically let's just be friends and basically the faith card. I used the religion card to get out of it because in my faith we're not allowed to date before marriage. So I just take it, okay, I won't do it. But you already know that basically you got people who do that anyways, even if they are in my faith who do that. But I'm still just for me, I'm just gonna, if it says not to do it, I'm not gonna do it. Because when I was growing up, I was not exposed to that type of culture. I was not. But the only thing I ever did was flirt or comment. That's it.
Riaz has swag. I
Wait,
knew you had swag. I knew it.
hold on. Wait, Commander. Wait a minute. He said
Hold
he
up,
flirt.
wait a minute.
Yeah, I
I
Wait
just
a
have.
heard
minute.
you say, Riaz,
He's
if you
flirting. It's
flirt with the
okay.
intent, no, that's not good. You can't say
No,
you
that's
did.
fair.
So you cannot say. So you cannot say you broke hearts. You never broke hearts, or never broke heart gently.
I,
It
I
don't matter
never
how
said I
you
broke.
break a heart. What?
No,
Riaz
but
is a
Go
Gary,
ahead.
tease.
wait, but I never said I broke hearts though. I just basically let them down gently because I'd rather like I never broke hearts though. That's what I said though. I never said that. That's what you said.
No, no, no. You said I never broke hearts. I'm telling you, whether you let them down nicely, evilly, you could. That's breaking their heart. Somebody might have really liked you, and you told them no.
Wait, but I
You
mean,
can't.
let's
You
be
can't.
careful. Okay, I
Go
understand
ahead.
that, but what if they actually basically, what about it was vice versa? What if that person turned me down though? Is that okay for them to do that, but for me it's not?
No, because they broke your heart. If you have the intent of trying to be in somebody's life and they told you no, your heart is broken, your heart is broken. No one can tell you your feelings.
Hmm.
For example, you got a nice young you got a very nice young lady that comes and holler at you. You know she's great and everything. You know she's a great person to be around. You know her intention and everything. You know everything that she's getting ready to ask you, and you still tell her no. You don't think you broke her heart?
Of course, but I think
And
what
that's
about
all
if
I'm
I
saying.
friend zoned her? That's still breaking hearts, right?
Right. That's all I'm saying. I'm not. Nobody's saying that you are intentionally doing it. I'm just saying it's being done. That's all.
Uh,
You know, no, it doesn't make you a manipulator or mastermind or anything. There are people that generally likes you, and you told them no, and in their minds you broke their heart. In their emotions, you broke their heart. That's why we got to be careful of how we present ourselves. Right? There's nothing wrong with following what you follow, but you also got to understand you could be hurting somebody at the same time. Trust me.
oh, okay.
Mm.
I'm
Oh,
not
okay.
I'm
I
not
get
Billy
it now,
12,
though.
man.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I
I'm not
kind of get it though. No, but look,
good.
let me say this. I was gonna say, I think I kind of get, even if it was not the intent of doing that, it's still kind of, no, that's just, it feels like it though, but it's not the intention. No matter how the intention is, that's just how you're kind of saying it. So yeah, I kind of slowly, that's just how it is though. And yeah, but the only reason why in school I said no in a way that they understood for a reason is because I wanted to let them know up front that look, sorry, I can't do this. I'm not ready because I've never done this type of thing when I was younger though. And when they approached me for that,
Hey,
I just kind of was taken aback by it.
hey, give me
I
one
was
second.
taken
Oh,
aback.
Hey, hold on, give me 1 second. Brown Wolf. Hey, bro, just let me know. Hit me up on IG. I'll definitely come over there and rock out with you. I wouldn't mind. Um, Shout out to Brown Wolf. Hey, somebody drop that link in the chat.
oh, Riaz, I'm gonna ask you a question, right? You
Sure.
know, all right. Has a female stayed in your life for a long period? Like, do you have a female? What's the longest female friendship you had?
I've had a lot of female friends actually, so yeah, probably when I
No,
was
I'm
in
saying,
school
what's the
and stuff.
longest one you had?
I can't. What's the longest one I had though? No, I'm still
A
friends with
female
them
friend.
today.
Yeah, like you had a female friend for let's say you 20 something, right? So let's just say you had a female friend since junior high school, right?
Yep.
do you think do you think she's just a friend to be a friend, or do you think that she may want more, or do you even think about it in that format?
I think we're a friend to be a friend because it is how it is though. Like I remember I had one friend when I was in Saudi when I used to live there. I had this one friend who was a girl and she was from America and stuff like that. And we were just friends and we are just hanging out and stuff like that. And she didn't see anything like that.
Oh, okay. Well, they always say in life there's an exception to a rule. So you you are you are an exception, and that's not a shot because it's just like it's it's plenty of us out here that we understand that people hang around us for certain reasons. For a lot of females, they got people in the friend zone because they know boys will do anything for them, but they don't want them to let them go. They won't let them go because they don't want to lose the privilege of, if a girl going through a situation, that friend zone dude will sit there and listen to all of it and try to be the comforter. They're getting a boyfriend and a friend, so to speak. That's why I asked if Riaz had that experience, because I'm pretty sure there's
I
female that
probably
that that
kind of had
speaks to it.
that. Right, but I kind of had that type of experience in high school or secondary school. I kind of had that though, where I
Okay.
felt like basically where that when I was a friend, she was a friend of mine, and I wanted her to be a friend, and she wanted to be in a relationship with me, but I had to tell her, no, sorry, I'm just sticking to my morals. I'm just sticking to what I know, and I hope you understand that. And basically, after like a few times though. Like, look, I explained to you, look, the feeling is mutual. However, feeling is mutual, but however, I don't think I can do it. And I don't think I want to do it. So when I explained it to her like that, basically, when I explained it, she totally understood what I was saying. And after that, they kind of stopped stop doing that because they just respect what I basically put forward. Because I told them in the beginning, though, like in the beginning, when they know up front, when they know from the start that look, this is my intent and it's not personal or anything like that, though against you, then pretty much they kind of respect that.
I have two questions for Ria because you said you weren't ready. So I wonder, like, what would make you ready, or how do you feel like ready feels like? And then also, you talked about marriage. So there's no
Yeah.
dating in marriage, you said. So how do you
No,
picture yourself getting married?
oh wait, there is different options of there's different ways to get married. I could do the arranged way or I could find a girl that I know. Or if I want to get to know a girl, if I choose to marry her, I could just basically ask her, please give me your father's number and I can talk to your father and we can get to know each other there with your father and basically get to talk to your parents and get to know her that way, and and the father can arrange the marriage for me basically. Like I could just talk to the father and explain, look, this is my intention of marrying your daughter, and I can do it like that. But there's a new way though that Muslims are doing nowadays. It's called like halal dating, which is basically you go on a you basically when you and a girl go on a date, it's a bit different than the normal. There's no physical contact, no kissing, no touching, nothing like that, and you have supervision. So basically, her family will come, your family will come, and they'll sit on two different tables, and you both can sit and talk to each other, but you cannot touch each other.
Yeah, I love that. That's what we call courting. But you feel right now that you're not ready? Or is it that you
Yeah,
have to meet the right person?
it's probably the right person, but I don't think I'm ready yet, though. I'd rather focus on myself first. I'm currently young right now, and I think the age I'd probably consider is around 25 or in between those ages, though.
Yeah, 25 is a good number.
Yeah, because
Anywhere
my
between
mom married.
25 and 30.
Yep, my mom was married. No, no, I think though my mom was 21 when she was married though.
All right, we're gonna flip the switch a little bit and turn to
Okay,
Ria's interview.
okay, go ahead, get along.
Like,
Go ahead, Bill.
look, I'm gonna
Go
be,
ahead, please.
I'm cutting out that segment. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna
I
be,
think it's
what's
smart. I think that's smart. That's a good way to do it. Like a courtship or even an arranged marriage. Because even in an arranged marriage, you have to approve of who you're getting married to. It's not like you're being forced, right, Riaz?
Yep,
no, that's
yeah,
not true.
yeah. For me,
Uh,
yeah, of course though. It's actually against our faith basically to actually,
even then,
to force someone to marry that I don't want to.
no,
My family
even
don't
then,
follow it like
the
that.
women.
My family don't follow it like that basically. They're a bit more, it's a bit different.
But even in Islam tradition, the father gives the daughter away. It's not really her choice. Usually, the guy chooses the girl, and the father agrees or disagrees.
Right, like Prez says, he's home free if the father approves,
Hmm.
Wait, but that's
right?
technically
Is
a
that
good
still a
thing
thing?
though.
Yeah,
Wait, I mean, to me, if I go ask for the father's number and go speak to the father and marry her daughter like that, that's
bro. Did you
technically,
know?
if I know a girl like that, if
Look,
I know a girl
hold
and
on,
she wants to marry me, but if I ask the father's permission, then that's a good thing because that shows a sign that I genuinely care.
okay, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna read it. But even a lot of the Middle East countries, they follow, and even a lot of like the Netherlands, even in Russia and Asia is done too.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah,
South Asian.
arranged marriage is that's like a what like dating and courting. A lot of that is Western. You know, even in Africa is arranged marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and look at what are the statistics in those countries for
Well, it's
marriage, like
culture.
long-term
Well,
marriage?
it's culture. That's the thing
Yeah.
too. Like even
That's it. I'm
divorce.
doing a lot on this.
That's like an American concept. I mean, I'm not saying it don't happen in other countries, but Divorce is more of an American concept. Even in arranged marriages, is like they don't really get divorced; they just stick it out.
They stick it out, even if they're unhappy. They just stay
Yep,
married.
they just
That's
stick
what
it
Yeah.
out.
y'all gonna make me do a live.
Y'all better
Yeah.
get happy. You want a happy meal? Get happy.
Yeah, but
I just
also,
want to
you
know
know
where
what?
we running
Also,
from.
that's it's not also happy as well. Sometimes, though, in these types of marriages, where what they do is basically coexist. They're like, okay, look, there's love there. Still some love there, but they're like, okay, look, you know what we got going here. Our type of love is kind of fading slowly, but you know what? What does coexist with each other, not just for us, but for the kids or family. If you have children, you coexist for the children or the family and stuff like that. And basically, you know you love and care for each other in some way, but at the same time, you're just coexisting because you know that type of thing is fading.
I don't- I need to I would need to have that information. I would rather interview some people behind that because I don't know how that works, right? Because even in
Yeah,
the Bible they say Leah whoever the sister was, they loved Esau. Wait, was it Esau? Whoever it was, she loved him. The younger sister loved him. I'm like, how could you love somebody that you don't interact with? Those were arranged marriages. That's why a
But they
lot of
do
people
interact,
believe that.
Gary.
No,
Huh?
you do interact.
They do
Interaction is still
interact.
there.
That ain't what the Bible said. The Bible said he
I
was
think you can
slamming his
fall in
sister.
love with someone. Like get to know someone, and if they're, a good person, I think they can fall in love. It might
Yeah,
take
but
some
also,
time.
come on, isn't also during
But if
arranged
it's
marriage, you have your whole life to get to know the person.
right, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. If it's an arranged marriage, you're not in love with that person. It's arranged.
right.
You're going to do it
That's what he's saying.
regardless. So when does the
Mm.
love come in? And this is why
If it
we
ever
get caught
do,
up in that nonsense.
If you're
That's
with
why we
someone
get aggressive.
unconditionally, is that love?
What do you mean?
that can be
Yeah, like
slavery.
slave labor is that just
That's
Look,
what I'm
man.
saying.
Uh, what Gary is
That's a
saying.
tricky question. Yeah,
Love is
well,
like with arranged marriages. Like it's hit or miss. I mean, I'm just saying from stories that I've heard. If you're just working in a hospital, yes, I mean, you got people happy. They end up falling in love with the person they was in, the arranged marriage with. And you got people who hate their spouse. Like, it should be funny.
Okay, I
and that's
guess.
what I'm saying. Yeah, yes.
Nah, for me, I wouldn't mind exploring that. However, I wouldn't mind choosing my own type one. I wouldn't mind choosing my own in the future. In the future, I wouldn't mind choosing my own, or probably, going for the range. Whatever is good is whatever is good.
Riaz, pray for your wife. Even though you don't know her, she's out there somewhere. Pray for her now.
I find that very
How did we
interesting because
get?
I
How
know a
did we
lot of
get
people
to
like
arranged
they
marriage?
really
My bad.
they follow that philosophy in life. Like they'll always say, "All right, look at the people that had arranged marriages. They didn't marry for love and they stuck it out." And I'm like, okay, but what was their options? You see what I mean? They don't have options.
But look at so many
But
people who do marry for love and then they're like divorced 2 years later or whatever.
I don't think they married
But
for
those,
love. But see,
there you go.
like,
Go ahead, Will. Take
like,
it over.
like, like that. At that point, like when you say married for love, both parties got to be in agreement. One person can be in love and the other person is in lust. What you in love with? Are you in love with the person or the idea of marriage? A lot of people get married because they just in love with the idea of being married, but they just and then they choose the wrong person. So yeah, they in love with the idea of being married, but not the actual person. So I mean,
That's
Hmm.
true.
Yeah, that's
Some
true.
people are just in love with the idea of a freaking beautiful wedding and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Most
but
people
I'm
just
Wait,
love
also
what
gonna
they
you
get.
say
know.
is that in some cases, like you know what, in some cases, you never know because your parents know you very well, so they might choose someone for you.
Yeah, this is what you're messing up, bro. We talking about marrying for love. You still
Okay.
talking? We're
Oh,
not talking
sorry,
about
my
arranged.
mistake. My
Oh
mistake.
yeah,
My
you
mistake.
good, bro. You kind of dominating the conversation too.
Okay,
But
sorry.
no, you good, bro. You good. I mean,
I mean,
that's what it happened.
it's like it's complicated. You know what I mean? It's really complicated because if you don't know, let me ask y'all this: do y'all believe in love at first sight?
I'm gonna let I'm gonna let I'm gonna let the panel answer first. Y'all probably gonna be shocked about what I said.
I
I
think that
already
you
know
can
your
meet
answer. Though.
someone, spend some time with them. It might not be right at first sight, like, oh, you just saw someone. But I think when you know, you know. I don't know. I think, well, that's what happened to me. It's like, I don't know. When you know, you know.
I
It doesn't
got
take,
you.
it doesn't even have to take long.
What?
It
Okay, go
doesn't have to
ahead.
take long to know. You know how we talked
Got.
about discernment, intuition, and all that? Like, discernment, you meet someone, your discernment can tell you that's the one.
Go ahead.
Gotcha.
You got yourself
So
because you ain't get me.
so I can't I can't wait till I get my computer back because I could have put a poll up for that. The women are saying no, and the men are saying yes.
Saying yes to
Well,
what?
except for Commander. Except for Commander. Prayer said I do. 755 say hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Tay like hell
Wait.
no.
Wait.
Tay like no.
Word. I'm waiting for your answer, word. Don't try to dip out of it because I know what you getting ready to say. Go
Oh
ahead,
no,
say it.
my wife. I fell in love with my wife at first sight. I fell in love with her
Man, I
energy.
can't.
I fell in
I
love with
See?
can't.
her
I can't.
smile. I fell in love with yeah, her energy and her smile.
You see?
I
I
need
felt
to
like the
speak to
first
Mrs.
day I
Word.
met my husband,
Yeah,
I
she'll
felt
tell
like,
you that.
hmm,
She said I love you first, but
I was,
Yeah, wait, stop. Wait, how's that possible?
what?
How's that possible, Word?
How's what possible? She said I love you
How's
first.
that possible, Word? I
She
need to
was
understand
texting.
this.
She was texting,
No.
and she
Uh-huh. I need to hear this. I'm sitting up. Dang.
I don't know, I don't know what how she said I love you first. We
Yeah,
was
how was
well.
that?
I think I had took a vacation, and she had left like a week before I did. We was just cool. We was just friends at the time, and she was in. I think she was in Panama City. Yeah, and I was in Tampa, and she was trying to get me to drive up, and I'm like, hell no. And then she was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you. And I'm like, I'm looking at the text, like, did she just text, I love you? And I was like, and I waited probably about 5 minutes. Like, I'm trying to see if she corrected or do something. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, all right,
wrong person.
yeah, I love you too. And then I just
Now, Word
Aw.
was.
said, I love you too.
No,
And,
I ain't going for that. I don't believe this story. I'm just saying.
Wait, how
and
long
then
had it been, the word? How long had it been? Like a week or two,
since
a
we've
month?
been cool, nah, this is probably about three. We was cool like for 3 months. We was just cool hanging out. Like we went to bars. We was like hanging out. We was cool. And she wanted me to go to Panama City with her, but um, at that time I had just found out I had another sister, and I'm like, I'm going to visit her, and I already had booked the trip and everything. And she went down there a week before me, and I flew, she drove. Um, but they was leaving like 3 days. Like it was a span of 3 days where I was in Tampa, she was in Panama, and they was trying to get me to come up, and I'm like, I'm kicking it with my sister, like I just met my sister, like I'm chilling. And then my cousin
Mm.
played for Tampa Bay at the time, so I was trying to link up with him too. since I was in Tampa, so I was like, no, I'm chilling. But yeah, that's what happened. I get her to come on here and tell the story. She always tell the story. If she say I tell it the wrong, she was like, I did. Well,
Yeah,
she did call me.
I need to hear that
She was
version because
like,
I find this impossible.
but look,
I
she
don't know
called me
how.
like 3 hours later. It was like, I made a mistake when I text you that, but I do love you. I'm like, okay, I love you too.
You're
And I'm
skeptical
like,
until it happens to you, Gary.
No, I'm not skeptical. I'm not skeptical. I'm not skeptical. I don't believe it's possible.
It's
I
not
don't.
possible. It's not
Just
even
like I.
probable. It's
For,
not even nothing.
no. For example, Word said he was in love at first sight, but she told him first. I'm
You
not
can be
holding
in
on to
love
that
and not
emotion.
say it. Well,
No,
now I'm holding on to it
that's
because
man, everybody
you
love
holding
me.
on
I'm
to.
so fly, bro. It to
Yeah,
know me
Word.
is to love me. I'm a very
Oh,
lovable guy. I'm
yeah,
telling
here
you,
you
bro.
go.
I'm just telling you, like, if you was around me, bro, you would love me. Like, if anything happened, you could be like, "Word, can you do this?" And
So,
I'd be like, "Yeah." People, car be like,
okay,
every time
but
we
you
get in the
heard what
car,
you
oh, my
said.
brakes are squeaking. I got you. Don't worry about. Oh my,
But you heard you.
I got a hole in my wall. I need it fixed. Don't worry, I got you. You know,
Uh
everybody
huh.
love word. I need to know something. I'm going through something. I need somebody to talk to. I got you. You know, everybody loves word, man. I'm telling you. In real
his
life, though.
wife,
I got that. I got that
where his
because
wife said, "I
all
got
I'm
a hole
saying
in my
is it
wall,"
take
and he said,
time.
"I got you."
Yeah.
I just spit straight
Hmm.
on them. What are you talking about? I got you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how that's possible. I'm just saying because when I love something, you gonna know it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you. That's just me. So if
Shit.
I can't love somebody for 30 days, let alone 3 months, and not tell them.
I'm gonna withhold it until the time is right.
I ain't gotta tell
That
them. I'm gonna just act up. I'm gonna just do it. That's like for her birthday. We was just cool. We wasn't even dating. Um, I wasn't into like jewelry, like Tiffany's. I'm like, she was like, I always wanted this Tiffany charm. And you know, when you on the Tiffany website, I don't know if it is now, but back then they didn't have prices. So she was like, "Oh, I want this charm." I'm like, "Oh, wow." And she said it at work, right? So I was like, "Cool, I'll go get it." Man, I went to the Tiffany store. I asked this one little ass piece of silver charm. They're like 325. I'm like, "What the fuck you mean 325? That's the PlayStation. You got me like, what the fuck for this little piece of metal? 325? Oh, it's Tiffany's. I don't give a fuck if it's Sally. Like, what you mean 325 for this piece of metal?" So I ended up buying it anyway. And when I gave it to her at work, she was like, "Oh my God." And I'm like, I'm thinking like, yeah, oh your God. No, your God didn't give this to you. I did. Like 325 for a damn piece of metal. Like it's not even gold. Like this is silver. What the hell? I mean, I can go buy man, I could have went and got a
Word, you got
PlayStation, a
your
pair of
30
J's.
attention. I hear
I'm
you,
looking
brother.
like, man,
755. I think it's when you know, you know. Like I prayed for my husband before I ever met him. I manifested him.
hmm,
Oh Lord.
And hey, I met other people and I was like, next, next.
sleepy.
I think you should always be like next, next when it's not right until you find the one that fits.
Hey,
I'm
Kiki, my bad.
I don't I don't I think love takes time. I don't think you can love I don't think you can like it. You can even lust it. I don't think you can love it at first sight. That's just me.
I think it takes time like to prove it.
Say, so is there a difference of love and in love?
No.
Wait, being in love or wait, what?
Is
No,
being
not to
in
me.
love and loving
Yeah,
something?
there's
No,
a difference. In
Mm,
love
not
or
to me.
love. I don't know, cause like
Not to me, because if I love you, I'm already in it. So there's
that's
no
true.
difference to me. It's
Yeah,
no.
that's true.
I'm different. I
Yeah, you
love you,
got
but I'm not in love with you. So how the hell do I love you then?
Yeah, you're right, Gary.
no. It's a difference. It's a difference.
I don't see how.
It's, it's
Well,
the
is
whole
in
thing
love like
in a moment.
infatuated? Like
Yeah,
in
it's in a
love, like I'm
moment. So
infatuated.
love has levels, and love is expressed in different ways, right? So you can be in love with something, right, but not love it. And I could tell you, like,
Huh? Go ahead, explain, please. Clarify this for the people in the
All right,
back.
you explain
I
first word and
want
I'll
to
explain second.
so in love is in the moment. So like when I used the analogy earlier, when I was saying you may be in love with the concept of marriage or being married, but you don't love the person you marry. So in that moment, you're in love. You're in love with the idea for the moment, but once you get it and experience it, you realize you don't love it no more. Love goes away.
know.
But if you love something, that's eternal. That's like loving something, not in love. That's the moment.
I think there's been times where like I'm like seasons where my husband's like, yeah, maybe I'm
Mm.
not in love or like I'm mad at him. Like there's days like maybe not recently, but where I'm like, mm-mm.
Now
I
think
love him
about this.
though. I love him. I'm gonna stay with him. I don't ever want to be without him. But there's
In
just
that
phases and
moment,
seasons to a marriage.
now even think about this, right? It's times like you love your husband, right? But it's times where you're not in love with him. You hate him. You see what I'm like you get pissed off, but you still love him. That's internal.
Yeah,
There's a
see,
Mm,
difference.
right.
Like this is
You.
why now this is why people get together and when they meet
Oh my
adversity,
goodness.
they
I love
split
you.
apart. And they can be in love for the moment. They love the condition or the situation they're in. But soon as it changes, because they not
See,
loving one another. They just in love
ooh,
with the concept.
see, that's where it goes different for me. See, that's that because I love unconditionally. Y'all love conditionally. If you got a condition on love, that's not love for me. That's a like. You can't
I
have a condition on love.
Now the only thing I can love unconditionally is me. Because if anything tries to take me away from me, the love is gone. That's the condition. I mean, I don't think you can love anything outside yourself unconditionally without some type of condition, without meeting some type of even a person you love. They had to reach a certain level, or they had to do or be a certain thing for you to even love them. That's a condition.
What?
If they don't meet
Okay.
that standard,
unconditionally.
then
So
it's
if
no
they
love.
cheat on you,
What you mean?
if you
Now,
love somebody
Gary, I'm gonna use.
unconditionally, that means even if they cheat on you, you still love them because it's unconditional.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. But that
you
don't
could
mean you got
love
to
them
stay
but
with
not want
them.
to be with them, right?
That don't
Okay, see,
But you
there you
won't
go.
be
that
in love with them,
that
right?
See,
mean
there you
that
go. You
that
won't
don't
be
mean
in love.
you got to stay with
Woo!
them.
I
I'm
was about
still
to
in
say,
love with them. I'm still in
Got
love.
him.
I love them. I'm still in. No, you didn't, because I still love you. And that means I
you
am
still
already
love.
in love with you. There's not an emotion involved
Mm,
with that.
you still
So,
love
but
them, but
For example, the
okay.
words that we spoke about it earlier. I could love somebody that I could love them enough to let them go. I'm still in love with them. I love you enough to let you go. So
Mm.
I could sacrifice myself for your
so
happiness.
But you're not in love with them anymore, like butterflies and like feeling
in the
that
moment,
Yeah,
you
like
now this is what I'm saying. So, okay, using that same analogy, so like you will still sacrifice yourself for someone who cheated on you that you're not with. Would you sacrifice your current situation, like to be in love? Would you,
Mm,
if you with someone and you still in love with someone
Y'all
else?
use
Okay, now answer the
wait,
question.
I got
Now,
one question as well. I got a question. Wait, would you still love them after? You know, like when you spend your whole life with someone, you know, like
But
a certain amount of time, you just hit that point where you're just basically just coexisting. You know, basically, we still love them then. You know, love is like the love still there because you know, like basically, when you stay with the same person for like years and years and years for so long, though, you know, you'll hit a point where it's just like,
You can have love for someone, but it's not the same kind of love anymore.
yep, yep.
yeah,
That's what I was
and
asking.
that's what
Okay,
like
I'm
I said it
I'm
like this.
still in I'm in love. I'm in
All right,
love.
Gary.
Not the in love that y'all talking about. For example, I date somebody, they get married. I still love them. I'm still here for them. I'm not out of love. I'm still in the love for you. To me, this is like word semantics.
But Gary, is it a different kind of love? Now that you're not with
What do you
them, is it
mean?
a different kind of love than when you were with them and everything was good?
Do you still have the
Is it a
same
different kind
level
of
of
love?
love? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Is
yes.
it a more genuine love?
It's a
Oh wait, so
genuine
the
love
type of
because
love is it like basically is it like a friend type thing? Is it like a friend type of love if you ain't together
yes,
no more? Wait, I think I kind of
yes,
so
yes. Because I
so the
believe in
type
friends
of love
before
you're
lovers.
talking about is it like just you're friendly though? That's it. So basically,
Yes,
uh, you're
I
friendly.
believe in friends before lovers. So because I believe in friends before lovers, I'm always gonna be there for them. I love you as a friend first. We progressed it
Hmm.
into lovers. So even if I break up with somebody, I'm still there for them because I love you as a friend first. That's why friends before lovers is important for me. That's why I'd rather be someone's friend first. It can't
Yeah,
dissipate as long as I'm their friend. Now they'll make up an excuse. That's why a lot of people get the friend zone. I don't want to ruin. That's why females tell you all the time. I don't want to ruin the friendship.
because they know they go. Hey, I want to do a debate. I want some women to hit the panel because I think women are more sexual deviants than men. I'm convinced. I
Wait,
am
but
Oh,
totally
not
Gary,
that
convinced.
that's why
again.
I
I
agree
was
with
saying
that.
that in school in the first place. You know, when I said that the only reason why I friend zoned them, Gary, in the first place, though, when I was in school, is because I know deep down inside what type of feeling I have, and I'd rather restrain myself before, before that, though. So I just basically say, look, let's just be friends. The only reason I made friends, though, is not just because of faith. It's out of it's out of respect, not for her only. It's out of respect for myself because I'm trying to protect myself as much as her. Because I think it's better at that time. I don't think it's not. I'm not ready or anything like that. I'm not willing to be. It's just that I'm willing to save myself and her because I don't think I'm, ready to give her what she needs, and and I'm willing to save her from that. And we're just, stay friends, for a good reason. That's what I'm kind of saying from the beginning, stuff like that. What you're saying.
And that's why I think I'm the
I,
simp of the year.
well, we go.
Damn.
We gonna have we gonna have that debate though, because I think women. This might. It depends how you approach this debate. I need some women who want to debate me. I think it'll be fun. Tay, you should put a team together to come at me. I think that'd be fun.
It's a family. BDB
Put a
gonna be
team
the host.
together. Yeah, that'd be hosted. A 20v1. Let's do a 20v1. I want to debate some
Yeah.
women on how they more sexual deviants than men. I promise y'all, I'm gonna light y'all up. Y'all women crazy, man. Y'all women
Mm,
crazy.
Oh,
mm.
that sounds like a
I think
Tuesday
women.
night conversation.
Some women, not all women.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
guess.
no. Y'all
You
women
could say
think
most
crazier than
women.
men. I think most women. I think because I say genetically, and I'm gonna give you. Hey, look, check this out. Now I'm gonna give you one of my points. I'm talking about now. My old girl, she want to talk about genetics. Let's talk about genetics.
Oh
Genetically,
Lord.
women, y'all are created. to have more orgasms than men. You know what that means? Y'all got different types of orgasms.
Mm.
I only know of
Okay,
4. They talking about 7.
Okay.
Y'all just
It's about eight.
genetically
Yeah.
wired
but wait,
Wait,
if
to
that's the
have.
case,
is that with girls is where they kind of emotionally mature faster than guys at a certain age, though?
You said what?
No, like from I don't know, probably for me when I'm just saying, is there with girls they
Okay,
kind
now
of
even that
no,
aspect. Now, if you say women emotionally mature faster than men, that means
easy, not all
emotionally.
though. Do some girls
No, you can.
mature
I don't know.
faster?
I'm around with that because when you pleasure is
Okay.
an emotion. So if you want to talk about being sexual deviant, y'all are emotionally mature quicker than men, meaning that y'all enjoy pleasure on an emotional level
Mm-hmm.
before
but
men.
if women are more deviants, then why is it that they don't really welcome the D pics? Men always trying to send D pics, and women are like, ew, I don't want to see that. Why are all these men sending that?
Why do women need D pics when y'all got all these toys? Y'all got all the D's. Y'all don't need no pics. Y'all don't
I
even
don't know.
want.
I'm a different
Like,
kind
look,
of woman, so I don't know.
this is what I'm saying. Women don't even need men no more. Y'all got a
But you
whole
could say the same
industry.
for men, though, too.
No, we
What, blow
can't.
up doll? Nah, that's why men
Excuse
still
me.
Men got
No,
chasing women.
OnlyFans,
no.
and
But that's
yeah.
still
Mm-hmm.
women. That's still women. Men
Mm.
still chase women. Women don't need. Women will have a closet full of toys, and guess what? She don't need no man. Even women will get with other women and use toys.
Okay, you know what
First,
word?
they look like
You're probably
men. They
right,
don't need
because
men.
I was taught not to have toys for that reason.
You
Nah,
see
me
what I'm
no.
saying? Man, people electrocuting themselves with roses and everything.
That's
Wait,
not
but
true. Don't believe
no,
that.
I guess no, it's not just like for me. Yeah, I totally agree with you. You know, come on. I guess that's the only reason why, basically, for me in school, maybe that's why in school, basically, the girls we're same age, but they basically, you know, emotionally, I guess, so that they matured emotionally quick enough to basically ask me out in the first place, though, and I haven't
Bro,
hit
we're
that
not
stage.
talking about no emotions,
Okay,
bro. We
okay,
talking about
okay,
something
shit, okay,
totally
okay, okay.
different.
Okay, my mistake, man. No, man, forget it, forget it, forget it.
Okay, but could it be that men are more visual, and that's why they need to see the woman, and the woman doesn't need to see a man? Because you guys are more visual? Oh, here we go. Tay's up here. Tay, your camera's on. Upside down,
Upside
I
down.
think.
Um,
Your
She gonna
camera's on,
get you
Tay.
word. You in the
yeah, I
doghouse.
got it.
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
it.
You gonna be in the doghouse because you came back.
Tay about to bring her box out here. No, I'm
What's
just
up,
kidding.
y'all?
You
What up?
Bronze, what up? Bronze? Tay eats, y'all.
What
Tay,
is
I'm gonna put the money
sexual?
up
What
top.
is sexual defined? Explain that.
Deviance.
What you
He's
mean
he's
by
saying
that,
we're
Jay?
more deviant.
Explain.
Sexually,
I
y'all more
want words to
deviant.
explain so I can
Y'all
be
more
clear.
cynical when it comes to sex.
If
Y'all
we're
How?
more
more
cynical.
deviant, how come we're not always at the strip clubs and all that?
Explain it
Y'all
again.
ain't no strip clubs without women. What are you talking about? Hey, look, man, how many brothels, men? They do have men whorehouses. They do have them. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like they don't. They just not abundance like women's.
The women's strip
Women
clubs are like totally different. The
and women
girls
in
are
there
like
selling themselves. But think about it, women in
giggling,
there.
they're giggling.
No, women in there selling themselves. They be selling sex in strip clubs. So when I say sexual deviant, that's what I'm talking about. They women. How many women will take money for sex? How many men getting paid for sex
How many male prostitutes are really out there?
compared to women?
well,
Yeah.
There's men.
I got a question. Is the woman getting two pleasures or one? That's what he's trying to explain to y'all. Y'all missing the point. Y'all get
Yeah,
two
I'm missing
pleasures
the
out of it.
point.
Y'all get two pleasures
So,
out of it. You
They
think
more
y'all
deviant
are
with it,
jealous.
bro.
Y'all are jealous.
Look, no, I'm not jealous. I'm just saying, look, y'all getting money and getting pleasure. Like that's what y'all get. That's why I say more. Look at the word deviant, diabolical, more sinister, more.
That's what he's saying.
Uh,
I
like
understand
y'all
exactly
more
what he's
when
saying.
it comes to sex, y'all weaponized it. Men can't weaponize sex. Well, some men can, but
Oh yeah, we
generally
could
it's
do
the
that.
woman who weaponized sex. Yeah, generally it's the woman. Men will pay for women. Y'all don't have to pay men. Y'all gonna get toys. Y'all got a whole. That's why I'm putting it like that. Like y'all don't need men for sex, but y'all know
Because we're
men
not
need
as
and want
deviant.
y'all. Yes, y'all is. I'm proving that.
I don't think we asked for money. I think men automatically gave it up because they felt the need that they have to give something in order to get something.
Nah, I don't think they would have gave it up without the money.
Mm-hmm.
No,
They
I'm
would
just
have gave it up without the money. I
You
can
guys are
say,
more
man,
deviant because you guys are
but
out seeking it
there's a
and
lot
Yep.
of
willing to give
old
up your
women out
pockets.
here who give to men. There's sugar mamas out here too, though.
it is.
Yes,
That's why I said. That's why I use the term more.
Yeah.
I'm not saying men aren't deviant. Y'all just more deviant. I just think y'all more deviant. Like man, look, you can look. You go on website and you got women playing with cucumbers. They got machines going like 92 miles per hour. They like men don't do all that. It's the
They
women who
don't
want
get
the whips
paid
and
for
the
that.
chain. Women, I look, man. Women always be like, "Hey, can I tie you up?" Like, what the fuck you mean? Can you tie me up? Why you want to tie me up? Why should I be tied up? Slavery is over. Why do I need to be tied up? Like, y'all
because
women,
they
y'all
want to
be want to do.
dominate you.
Look, when it comes to
No, but
sex,
the
men
real
just want to do
question
it and be
is who
done.
paid for that?
Women want to do all the extra shit. I ain't saying
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong, but it's women who want to do all that. The
That's it.
feathers, the
You're
leather,
just
all that
attracting all
shit.
the BDSM women for some reason.
No, I'm just saying, women,
It's because we
y'all
want to
women
do
more
it
deviant.
because y'all ain't enough. Y'all can't do nothing. We need
Okay, you
extras.
know why? And that's why I said y'all more deviant. Y'all need more, so you have to be more deviant to get more. You prove my point.
It's not that we
Yeah,
have to
he
be
said.
more deviant. It's just the fact that y'all can't, you can't, men can barely make a woman orgasm, have an
That's what he's
orgasm.
saying.
That's what I'm
That's what he's
saying.
saying.
That's why y'all need all this.
Right. So
Tay,
who
he's
fault
saying
is that? That's our fault because how our body is made, how God made us.
that's
No,
that.
he
Go ahead,
made
Will.
y'all to be
That's
deviant.
Make
my
his point.
point.
Mm-hmm.
What we're
That's
We
just
we're
saying
not
the
is
saying
that
point.
God made us deviant.
I ain't
What
that's
denying
what
up,
it.
he's
The
saying.
Bronze?
point.
Hi, Bronze.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what he's saying because you like you guys got you if it was
You gotta
possible.
have sex drive. It takes more
I'm
to please a woman. Oh, go
gonna
ahead, my
ask the
sister.
ladies on the panel. I'm gonna ask the ladies on the panel. If it was possible, would you want every G spot hit by that
Of
one person?
course.
We
Of
don't. We
course.
just want to.
Why not?
We just want to get that out. That's why y'all more deviant because y'all want every spot hit. Turn me over.
I'm
Bernie
I
Mac
wanna
told you already. He
I
already
wanna
told you. I get mine
disclose.
is over.
I mean, that's like asking you, do you want your balls, do you want everything done to you? You gonna say yeah
No,
too. So you know what I'm
no.
saying? Fuck out of
You're
here.
lying,
No,
Gary.
yeah, you lie.
I
I ain't even
promise
come
you.
here to lying. It goes for the
No,
same thing. If you ask a man, okay, so that's like, okay, so you just want the tip done, you don't want the whole thing. Like, come on, be for real. No, you want
Yeah.
everything done.
so okay,
You want the
okay,
So
lettuce and
okay.
tomatoes
if
on
it's
your burger and the
possible,
And
if
cheese
it's
and
So
possible
now
to get
listen,
everything done, you're gonna want it all done if it's possible.
okay,
But still, at the end of the
okay.
day, a woman still don't get everything, and we still stay. We still
look
stick around for years.
now. See, listen. This is the
Women
problem.
don't even be sexually satisfied, and they still be staying around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you know, I
And
said
this
my
is
thing
the
is that one,
But
like us, you
ask a
cannot.
man if he's sexually satisfied, will he stay around? No.
Mm-hmm.
I,
and
I,
this
got a
is
point.
this is the but this is the point I was making though. It takes more to please a woman than a man.
right.
I mean, I can't
Because
disagree with
once he,
it. Yeah, it's gonna take more. Just how we're made.
Genetically. Like, but see,
Yeah,
that's
most
what he
women
said.
but
don't
that's our
even.
fault. That's our fault 'cause of
I
how
didn't
we
say it
made.
was.
Like what? That's
No,
crazy.
I never
No,
said it was. I say that
he was
you're
just
missing
making a
on
point.
the point. About now I'm about to lead. I'm about to lead that into another point. Most women don't even know their own body. So how a man, if a man doesn't take time to learn a woman's body, he won't know. Like my wife will tell you. Like, do anybody even know what G spot mean? What is the name? Do you know what
Listen, my
G
husband
spot
learned all
stands
the
for?
things. He read all the books and all the Kama Sutras and all the stuff.
There
I think
what?
every man should learn all that.
It's called Grafenberg, right? That's the name of the spot. What it is or I mean, it's only, and this is the myth. You know, it's multiple G spots. No, there's one spot called the G spot. It's called the Grafenberg, and it's like it's the I don't want to say a palette. It's like like a sponge, right? And it's a gland. It's an actual gland, and it's spongy, and you can stimulate it. And as you stimulate it, it will swell up. That's where the pleasure comes from. But it's connected to a series of nerves that's connected to other parts of your body. So if you stimulate 3 to 4 spots simultaneously, you get different levels of orgasm pleasure. Most women don't even know that about their own body. So men who don't study won't know either. You know, only thing a woman can do is tell you as you're doing something that they like it, but most people don't even communicate or talk. You know, so some people don't even care. You know, but it takes time.
Everybody got
Get him,
quiet.
word.
You guys taking notes?
Get him,
But even
word.
like somebody said today, I'm looking like they they was talking about seven. I don't know, like it's new information found out every time. They talking about 7 different orgasms a female can have, and the only thing I can think of is they brought like is the orgasm is an arousal orgasm. Like I said, you got a series of nerves running through all throughout your body that actually connect to your uh G spot. So your nipples, your neck is a spot around your cranial sutures in your head. You know, like women like the head massage. It's actually a spot that arouses you in your head. It's a nerve. Like when it's touched, it arouses you. Um, so you got these networks of nerves that stimulate different levels of orgasm.
But
Um,
word, if you're saying that most women don't even know their own bodies and all these G spots, then how are we more deviant if we don't even know these spots and stuff you're saying, right? How are we more deviant then?
because you got them
Ooh,
and they
get him,
need
Commander.
stimulated. You got them and then you stimulate it. Once it's stimulated, you want it more and more. It's like a high. You never get that first high again, but you still chase it. So there's a lot of women who never actually had an orgasm. You give a woman in her 30s an orgasm, she never had it, she'll go crazy. She'll go want it again and again and again and
And she'll
Yeah,
never
why
leave you
wouldn't they?
again.
again.
Yeah, why wouldn't they?
So I
They go.
mean, it depends on the experience, But one like a woman who had, um, you know, uh, even like when you say, um, like women have orgasm and then they have climaxes. Right? There's a difference between an orgasm and a climax. The climax is getting you up, feeling you good, but it ain't the finale. It's just the upper tier feeling. So they say that's a come. You get super lubricated. I'm gonna use that term for PG purposes. Well, this is beyond PG already. But so that's a climax. But then you have orgasm when you have an ejaculation. But then females have levels of ejaculation too. So stimulating the levels of stimulation that you get. That's why they always say you have to warm a woman up. You know, like you just can't just dive right in and think a woman's going to pleasure. She needs that foreplay. You got to warm her up. So like in Karma Sutra, they compare woman to water and men like fire. Fire heats up quick and rapidly, but it takes time for water to boil. You see what I'm saying? So women are more like water. Men ignite quick, and a flame go up quick and go down quick.
Just touch him.
And
You ain't
and
lying
that's why
about that.
the toys are dangerous.
Mhm.
That's why the toys are dangerous and get replaced by men potentially. So the man's got to learn some stuff and take notes too.
Okay,
Men need to
we can
humble
agree to that.
themselves.
And as far as these toys, men got whole dolls out here. So don't even go there. Y'all got whole dolls. That's ridiculous.
Mm-mm.
Man,
Okay,
you can
I got
look. I
violated.
don't care. You can look anywhere it go. Guess
But
what?
why we?
That doll,
But why
that
we need?
doll.
Yeah,
You just got a doll, right? But y'all got the bunny. Y'all can put some underwear on and just be popping the app all day, every day. That a doll is in a closet tucked away. You need time to prep and do all that stuff. Y'all got it on the go. So what's
but
more
why we need a
convenient,
dog when we could buy it anyway?
right?
That's a good question. Why the hell y'all got it then? Well, somebody
It ain't
I,
invented it.
y'all.
I,
Somebody invented
yeah,
There,
it, and people really be using it. So
yeah, there's some
yeah, they
lonely
try to.
people out there. I give you 100.
I
percent
wonder who.
I agree with that.
I, wo- Gary, I wonder who they learned it
Who gave them the idea? If you put the
from.
don't think there wasn't a woman behind that idea either.
Hmm.
She told the
I bet
secrets
you it was.
because we don't know. We don't know where the
what it
spots is
all
at.
boils down to, if y'all wasn't weak for the cookie, none of this will be going on. But because you're weak, all of this is going on. So don't blame us. Blame yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Control yourself.
That's true. We can control
Mm-hmm.
ourselves. We can
That's why.
control
That's why
ourselves.
we.
Control
That's why
yourself.
we.
Because if none of
we
this stuff was controlled,
yeah.
you wouldn't have strip clubs. You wouldn't have women flaunting themselves. You
Yep.
wouldn't
And you.
have prostitution.
And you know
So
why
That's
all
not
you
this
true
need
because
to.
what's the
possible because
oldest
of
profession
y'all.
in the world? What's
Hey,
the
check
oldest
this out,
profession in the world?
Gary. Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Gary. Check this out. You know why the man
Hmm.
got to control himself? Because the women can't.
Nah, I'd
That's
probably say it's a both thing though.
That's
that's
why we
why
got to
that's the
control
oldest
ourselves.
profession in the world. I'm just saying. That's what people say. That's the oldest profession in the world. I don't
I'm
know.
fucking
I
with
don't
you
know if
tonight.
men said that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We all got to
Yeah, that
work
was
on
even in the
ourselves, man.
Bible. They had prostitution in the Bible. That's one of the oldest books known to man.
Uh,
Yeah, that
Oh,
is
that's
see,
you're right.
bro. Oh shit, that shit wild, bro.
Wait, but you know it
I'm
gets,
just,
but when you say it like that, yeah, even the prophet, my faith, he predicted how far that would be spread. He predicted that it would be spread out like that. He predicted the further spread of it. Like
The spread
literally,
of
in his
busting it
time,
open.
he predicted that. Even though if it was then, like there'll be a period of time, he predicted that.
Hey, bro,
And he's kind of right.
yeah, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not religious, but I don't think nobody want to hear like religious and sex mixed together. I mean, I know we talk about prostitution in the Bible, but that's like, yeah, we gonna stick away from religion and sex. So,
all I
yeah,
mean, that's a conversation that needs to be held at a later time with more people, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that agree with Tay, and there's a lot of people that agree with Word. So and I, so that's a conversation we definitely gotta have at a later date on Petty Vision.
yeah. I just want all the women to agree with me. Oh man, my wife,
Nah, I'm
my,
50-50 on this
my
because
wife
I
was
can.
like, so.
Even though I don't, wait, but wait, look, even if I don't know as much after hearing that, though, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I kind of see where Tay's coming from, and I can see where you're coming from. Even though I've never done it, never experienced it, don't even know about it like that, I still hear it, and I'm kind of like, okay, you guys are kind of right.
Riaz, do you know what women do with pornos?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know they have videos with women sticking objects in
I
them,
do.
such as
I do.
cucumbers and bottles and
I
bats?
do. Also, you could say the same thing about a guy also. So you're kind of right, though. I see where you're coming from. I'm not denying
Oh, I
it.
ain't. I don't
I,
watch
s-
that kind of porno,
I don't.
but
Wait,
I
look,
don't
look,
know
look,
what
look,
guys do.
look, look. I don't watch it. Never. No, but I'm telling you though, I never watched that stuff. Never.
You
I
know,
just know
you just
because
said.
I've watched. I've. I know. I tell you what though, I don't watch it, and I've never done it. I'm just saying that basically I only know because I actually, what other people explain the effects and stuff like that though. Like basically research and stuff like that. I don't research into it. I just watch other people explain it to me. I
Every
don't
time you go
really.
over somebody's house and eat a salad, you wonder about the cucumbers.
I'm not that dirty.
Word, cut it out, man. Yo, stop, man.
All right, man. Just the
You
people.
gonna you gonna you gonna make me not even want no more salad.
You'll be like,
I mean
well,
that
when you
go
talk
that
about the
I mean I
cucumbers.
don't know. That's a term for women too. So I mean I'm just saying you just making that very complicated.
Mm, wait, but
Women,
look, all I'm saying is though, look, I
I
get where
quit.
you're
I'm done,
coming
man.
from. I'm not denying it. I get your point though. I kind of see that, but I also see where Tate's coming from though. I'm not denying that though. You both are right in a way. I'm just basically looking at it in a middle perspective though. I just kind of see where you're both coming from. I'm not denying that.
I'm honestly, bro, to be 100% honest with you, I'm just having fun talking shit right now.
No, I know.
So I'm just having fun.
Well, that's
I
why
just think
that's why the
women. That's
conversation
what
need to
I'm
be
just
held
sharing.
more.
On petty visit. I was just sharing an opinion about it. It's just an opinion.
No,
I can
I know.
prove it.
No,
I
I
can
know.
prove it.
I got you. I got you.
Y'all, y'all tune in next time when this conversation go on petty vision.
Okay.
It's gonna be explored a little bit more. Join it. When is it? Word
I
contact
don't know.
word
We
for
go.
future time reference. Dang word, you ain't had to leave because dang word you got kicked out your own page, your own channel. How you do that?
Okay. Now, for
Word
me, I
about to
finally
lose
put my
his job.
yeah. Wait, but the thing is, as well for me, I kind of finally, I don't got nothing to do. I finally bought my glasses now. I need my glasses to help me, fix the light bit. I've got like light sensitivity. Too much light goes in my eyes, makes me have a sensory overload, and I won't start thinking straight. So if I wear these, they help.
Yeah, you gotta take your time, Riaz. I know these it's
I know
very easy to be over sensorized. If I'm saying that wrong incorrectly, forgive me.
sensory
But the point
overload.
is, yeah, it's very easy for that to occur. So you have to be careful because even you can get excited and that occurs. You know what I mean? Just having a conversation that can occur at the same time. You know what I mean? Because it's just so highly up there. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, because too much information goes in your brain, and for me as well, that's pretty much the way my mind process. We all create like thoughts faster than we could process, though. So I guess what you're saying is right, because
Yeah,
our mind creates thoughts faster than we process, and that's why it's called sensory overload, because you're overloaded with too much information.
because sometimes word could paint a picture so fast. Words can paint a picture in your mind so fast it can't even it can't catch up. It can't comprehend, like you said. So that's why I'm telling you to be careful. You understand? That's
Yeah,
why
you get it.
you know we
Mm-hmm.
cool with you, but at the same
I know.
time, what I mean, you just got to be careful because there's some conversations that you may hear and you're like, oh my god, that's too much. I mean, you
Yeah.
ain't gonna fall out of nothing, but that thing it'll literally, well, not literally blow your mind, but it'll rock it.
No, I
Yeah.
get where you're coming from though. And yeah, I kinda understand though. Yeah, I get it though.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you before. You got to kind of sit back and watch the flow of the conversation. And
Okay.
some conversations are just better to listen to. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't get involved with a lot of conversations. I just sit back and listen a lot of times,
Okay. I
because
can agree with you, but I'm saying most conversations you guys have, I must be sitting there chilling out though. Not all the time though. Sometimes I might come up a bit though, but not always though. But what you're saying is, and what you're explaining is, you're right, and I agree with you. Mostly, mostly I'm just chilling out though. Today I just decided to switch it a little bit up, just a little bit. But I get what you're
Okay,
saying.
okay. No, there's nothing wrong with that. You, as long, I mean, you understand yourself better than anybody else. So you have to
Hmm.
understand if it's too much, you're gonna have to fall back, take yourself out of the equation until you are ready to conversate in that conversation once again. But if not,
Yeah. Cool.
just sit it out.
Yep. You're
Ain't
right.
no shot, ain't no shade. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's it's nothing
Yeah.
malice about what we're
Yeah.
talking about right now. Because at the end of the day, we care about you. You
Yeah,
understand?
I know. I
We
do
appreciate
understand,
everything that
and
you
I
do.
actually appreciate. And also, the thing is as well, though, that's why I actually like a lot. Because if you let me know up front, then I actually appreciate that, though. You're actually just telling me, though, like, look, don't do that. And even though, like, it takes a bit of time for me to actually think about it, though, you're kind of right, though. And I actually respect that when you actually tell me up front, because when I'm in my home, everyone else tells me up front, they tell me up front, and honestly, and I respect that. I literally respect that.
At the end of the day, like with on this channel and most of the channel, well, these three channels, I can say this for sure. We care about your well being. We don't want you to be overloaded with anything but positivity.
Yeah.
Sometimes, the excitement of a conversation can take you to another level, whether it's good, bad, or
Hmm.
different. There's some people that they can't take good anxiety because their body don't know the difference between good or negative anxiety, and it'll freak them out. You understand?
Yep.
I'm not saying that's you. We just making sure it don't happen to you. That's
Yep.
that's
I
the
agree.
best way that we can give that to you.
Okay. Cool. Cool. I totally get that though, but I think it's kind of I'm gonna probably hop down though. Because I think I've had it's not enough though, but basically I feel like I've done enough though. Like basically I should just hop down now, and whatever you guys want to talk about, just do.
We appreciate you coming up. We appreciate you.
We
Your
appreciate you, bro.
conversation. We appreciate your support. You know what I mean? We care about you. You just
Okay.
you know what I mean? Take it easy,
Yep.
and we
I got.
got we're here for you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
do a
I
show
got you.
one day.
Fred say you gotta treat yourself and spend that $40, Red.
Commander, take cover to the to the HR tomorrow. He going down. Oh man, I tell you was a hot mess.
Man, my Bluetooth went dead.
I
You say
seen you
what?
disappeared.
And then when it went
Yeah.
dead, I just started.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now the mic acting up. Here you go.
I know, bruh. Say, I can't wait till your computer come, cause, bruh, this is not a good look. I'm just telling you.
Hey, I want to get it open, clear tomorrow, and I go get it. If not, the week of the
Mm-mm.
week, and then
Whatever this is, this ain't right.
everything right.
Word moving around too much.
Man, it's my phone. I ain't even got a Bluetooth. It's just my phone.
Your phone is
Wow.
out of there.
We gotta get you a five and below in the meantime. Well, you getting it small, you good.
We got to get you an Obama phone ASAP.
Oh man, word.
No Obama
You see
phone.
what you
Listen,
started tonight with?
Hey, she gotta get me back, bro. I'm gonna I have it. I can't argue with y'all. What y'all stating is all facts, man. It's all, I can't argue with facts.
Nah, you just got emotional discipline. Cause the truth ain't for everybody. I tell you that right now.
yo, my
I know they say that. I'm saying I know that they say the truth will set you free. I don't know to set you free, but I know to tear somebody ass up. I tell you that.
the truth
I
will
know
tell
that for
somebody
certain.
ass up.
Yeah, Will. You see it every day. You tell somebody the truth, they don't like me. I told you the truth, so I don't like you. God damn. So if I lie to you, I love you then. Wait,
For
what?
real. For
And
real.
this
That's why I
People
better.
said the
people
truth.
love people love a good old lie. People love
I'm,
lies. You see a whole bunch of boy, if you was up here telling lies, we have a whole chat full flying. People all in the comments.
A beautiful
you t-
lies versus the truth.
I'm telling
Well,
you, we
but
running away
start
from a lot
speaking
of
some
stupid stuff.
truth.
I'm telling you, people run away from the stupidest shit ever. You tell a nigga he ain't a man.
It's,
He act like a pure girl and he know he act like a pure girl. He ain't gonna listen to nothing you say. You gonna say that nigga never liked me anyway. You tell a girl she can't cook and she swears she can cook, you going to hell. All right, I bet I won't cook for your ass no more. It's over. All right. But that's the thing. Like everybody swear that they can handle the truth. They can't handle that shit. Not everybody. That's when you
I
gotta
want
water
the
things
truth.
down.
And that's why I
You
feel like
you
people don't like me because I'm too upfront. I don't water. I water sometimes, but majority of the time you're gonna know. Okay? If I
just
feel some
tell
type
it
of way,
like
like
it
you're
is.
gonna know. Huh?
You just tell it like it is.
Yeah, I just tell it like it is. And people get mad at that and they don't like that. And they feel like I don't know, people are I guess they feel threatened by me I don't know. The shit is weird.
I don't want to say threaten. I think they're more opposed of your what they would call you blunt. So they
Yeah.
be more opposed to your bluntness.
Well, I like people like that because you know what? Now I know that you can't be fake. You know what I mean? Because you got people that are smiling your face and then they'll stab you right in your back. I'd rather know somebody don't like me or know exactly how they feel about me versus uh you don't know or you think you knew and then they turn around and do something wishy-washy.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's what they call wishy washy. Sometimes I prefer the wishy washy than the yes person. I can't deal with the yes person
So
because I could
you
say
rather
you know what.
somebody be like faking your face even though they might not, because you have like word to say like different personalities. You'll have people who are submissive, would it be? And they don't
I
necessarily tell
think
you how they feel, but they'll just
I'd
smile
rather
in your
that than a
face. So
yes
you like
person.
that.
No, I would prefer that over a yes person. Is what I'm saying.
Oh,
For
okay.
example, if somebody just sitting there telling you, you can say 1 plus 1 is 3. Yeah, you right. No, damn well 1 plus 1 ain't 3. The wishy-washy
Mm.
person say, "Well, I think we got to do it over because that doesn't sound right." But yeah, that's it. Nah, I take the wishy-washy person over that. Nobody wants that, but
Oh,
if I had to choose between those
yeah.
two, I take the wishy-washy person because the wishy-washy
Okay.
person will do a little bit more to keep you out of danger. The yes person like, go ahead, shoot that nigga. You ain't gonna go to jail. We got you. You ain't got me shit because you
For
told me to shoot him.
me, I rather have the yes person because I can ignore that
Okay.
easily. Like I
That
let's
damn.
just ignore it. I know what they gonna do. I know who you are. That wishy washy person. I don't know.
I
Like
don't
yeah,
know.
Uh, I I
I'm
think
with
I think the
Fred.
yes.
Like Fred say, I rather a person spit in my face than lie to me. For real.
yeah.
But a yes person is not gonna lie to you. They're gonna agree with everything you're saying.
I don't necessarily want nobody to agree with me. Like, bro, I don't, cause me personally, I
I
just
ain't always
don't.
right. I
Because
think
I need
that,
somebody to tell me shit. Nah, you fucked up. You wrong.
yeah,
Like, I
But
don't
that
want nobody
but that's
saying
the
yeah,
opposite.
yeah, yeah. Like, because that yeah, at the end of the day, how long is that yeah gonna last? Because eventually, most people, it gets to a point. If I'm not wrong, that yeah is only gonna last for so long, and then the motherfucker gonna tell you how they really feel.
yeah. And see, I agree with sis, and that's why I appreciate like me and Tay relationship because it's times she be like, "No, you tripping," and it's times I be telling her like, "No, you tripping." You know, and like when she say that, I prefer she mean that shit. People say that shit and don't mean it, but she mean that shit because you can go to Tay like, "Hey, I feel like this and I see this and see that," and she'll listen to you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't disrespectful, I think that should be any and everybody. That's how I am. You can come to me like I think you tripping, and all I can do is concur or explain. That's it.
But we all different. I want to say that because there's nothing wrong because
Absolutely.
there are people like Gary who like yes people, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's some
No,
people that
wait a minute. I don't like yes people.
well, you said you rather have a yes person.
No, I said I would.
I
I said I like the wishy-washy person more than the yes person.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
Y'all said y'all like the yes person. Y'all
Well,
said that.
yeah, I like the
I
yes
never said
person.
that. Right. There you go. I didn't say
don't
that.
like neither one of them. I
Yeah,
can't say I.
I don't
That's
like
what
neither
I
one,
would
and I
totally
wouldn't want to
ignore it.
choose.
I'm not. No, I'm saying I don't like either one either. But what I'm saying is,
If
for
you had to
example,
deal with
you got you got
both
to
of them.
look at everybody that got an entourage, right? The entourage is gonna agree with everything you doing. Yo, they ain't nobody gonna say, well, you spending 50,000 on nothing. But the yes person gonna say, nigga, spend 50 more. Yeah, well, I'm wasting money. The wishy-washy person gonna say, you know what? I don't think that's a good idea. He may not explain, or she may not explain why, but you're getting a different concept. A yes person is gonna agree with everything that you do.
I mean, it
Everything.
depends. See,
No,
it
but
depends
see,
how they being with you.
I don't like nobody emotionally playing with me. See, because I'm emotional. I feel like yeah, a yes person, and then somebody emotionally playing with you. Don't fucking play with me emotionally. And that's what a
Yeah.
That's
wishy-washy
understandable.
person does.
That's
They play on
understandable.
top of your emotions. Uh-uh. I don't
That's
like that.
understandable.
Because I was about to say,
That's
and it depends when they being wishy washy because they can be a wishy washy part. They can be the ones telling you, yeah, spend the extra 50 G's because they know you need to spend it. And when you try to do something good, they talk you out of it. It can be wishy washy like that. So
that's what I'm
I
saying.
rather,
That's my point.
yeah, I rather for yes person because it's easier to ignore a yes person because you go like this motherfucker always saying yeah no matter what I say. So that one is on point, but it takes time to figure out that wishy washy person because you know
That's
uh, that,
that's like that
that's
dude
more
y'all was talking about earlier, right? If he got a whole
yeah
bunch of like, there's people really telling this nigga to keep going.
Who?
He can the
impossible
balloon guy.
turtle guy
What you mean telling
There's
him keep
there's
going?
to
like
keep
he got
keep
yet like yo, I
keep
should keep
keep
going. The
social
yes nigga like
media.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait, what? Explain. Keep going. I
He
don't
trying to
understand.
be he trying to create a channel and become like a influence on social media, you know.
Oh, a
Like, man,
content.
you could
I mean, why not? I mean, even though I don't see. I mean, what's wrong with that? Explain to me.
If he get exposed, like they talking about this man got warrants in other states, and uh, he don't want people to dig up his past because he got criminal records and shit, and he don't want to fuck up his future. So I mean, at that point, what is you online screaming and hollering for? You should be incognito handling your business.
yeah, you exposing yourself, and but there's
First
people
of
telling them to
all,
keep
it's
going.
it's too late, bro. For me, I'm just saying it's too late. First of all, when he's
So
talking about he got a felony and he a plumber, sir, you is not even supposed to be doing plumbing because I feel like as a felony, you can't be allowed in people's house, right?
and it
Am
depends
I
what
am
the
I
felony.
tripping?
Now it depends what the felony is, especially if it's assault on a woman or if it's some like type of violent crime.
I guess it's just different in different states, but I would personally think that if he had a felon, he just can't even be in people's house. But you could be right. I guess it just depends on what it is. But he did
Yeah,
say in the interview, he like, y'all, I got a felon, and y'all keep talking about it and this and that. But I'm just like, dude, you should have never got on the damn show. First, it's too late now. People know your
And
yeah.
name. People can look you up. Like, it's too late. What you mean, hide and be quiet? Ain't no being quiet. Everybody
he
already
on
know.
crash out. He gonna be on crash out though now because I mean if he get exposed to be a liar, like if that kid turned out to be yours, you lied when you say you didn't have a kid. You never showed no receipts where you can pull $100,000 out. You did like a needed flex on somebody. And then you're not a plumber. I'm a licensed plumber. No, you're not. You're not a licensed plumber. You know, so uh, to me, you did all that as a man. You weak. You went on the
He
internet.
lied to me.
Like I mean that right there kind of made me feel some type of way. Like you told that girl, I can pull out 100. You ain't qualified. I can pull out 100,000. Like bro, that's all extra shit, and you can't do it. Like you lied about this. If you can do it, that's one thing. But if you can't do it, like why would you do that?
To
Because
make
it's
As a
some
himself
man,
men
to make
do.
himself look like a man.
nah,
To make
That's
himself
what
look like a
some men
man,
do. Cap.
yeah,
nah,
because
that
of
shit weak. That shit weak
word
as hell.
you know how the game go. You in the street, you ain't gotta do all that. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta flash all that.
No,
If
that
they
shit was
watch
just.
you, they already know.
I ain't flashing.
Right,
God, I was playing broke, bro. I was
right.
playing broke, bro. Look, I wasn't. Why you think I ain't got no record, man? I wasn't the one out there driving the new caddies with the 20. Nah, I was driving the Kia Spectre. I drove Thunderbird. I did have a Mustang. I had some old schools, but I looked like I had a job. So anything I got, I can show how I bought it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like. I don't supposed to give all that information. But what I'm saying is, like, I wasn't like out there flashing and stunting and stuff like that because I was trying to stay out of jail. And everybody who did it went to jail. So I'm like,
I,
I'm straight.
I promise you,
So,
if you stand next to a person, if you got a person wearing all the expensive brand and you wearing a pair of Lees in 2024, I promise you the police won't bother you.
bro, look,
I promise.
you know one of the greatest lessons? And I don't want to sell this to, you know, but I learned this. One of my homeboys he got picked up by the feds, right? And he asked them, "How did you know?" And they said, "Because you went and bought a car and you couldn't show where you got the money from." He had fake check stubs and stuff like that, but like they knew, and that's when they start watching, and that helped me understand like you have to be able to show what you spend. and that's what I think kept me um, in a good space because I can always show what I'm spending, and that's something I learned from watching other people. But that one hit the hardest. Like when you got somebody, they tell you 60. Like what you mean? Feds tell you 60, you know 60. You
I tell
learn
you,
real
them
quick.
them
Hell no.
those letter those letter people those letter people they throw out football numbers.
Like 60 what? 60 minutes? We
Six-
talking about the TV show? I would have thanked him in court. Like, what the fuck you mean 60? 60 what? And you in your 20s. Like, that's 80. You ain't saying it, bro. Right?
They telling you $120 plus. Like, what the hell you talking about? I'm getting change? No, yeah, you gonna get change, all right. You're gonna
Right.
change your damn life forever. Huh? You gotta understand what's going on around you. There's some people that don't even grasp it or understand it. That's the crazy part about this whole thing called life. People are just living.
Mhm.
There's people just surviving and think they're living. That's scary.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. People program. They on that program. They on that program. They told everything. They told their name, their birthday, they told their culture, their religion. They told everything, and they just follow the program and think they living.
Yeah.
Nah, you living out a program. It was set. That's how people do, bro. They never get the time to spend with themselves to learn themselves. There's too many people telling them to do this, do that, do that, do this, do this, do that. Watch this, watch that. Influence this. Like this music, like that music. Don't even know what the music is. Just listening to it. And then, like, man, it's so. But let me get off there, man. My phone goes to that.
All righty.
I appreciate y'all. I just wanted to chop it up, man. This was fun, man. I enjoyed this. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we
have that
chopped it up.
debate day. Go ahead and put your team together.
BDB hosting.
I don't know, cause I don't really know about that topic. Like that ain't something I strongly or argue. But I gotta get your definition on it exactly. You never said what it was.
I'm, I'm gonna pull it up.
Get the definition word so she got time to decide if she gonna combat it or she gonna fall back.
But all right, y'all.
Man, I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate it. Shout out to the nine.
Later.
Shout out to the chat. Appreciate y'all rocking and rolling with me tonight, man. You want to leave the people with? Oh, Gary, everybody dip. They ain't want to leave y'all with nothing. But I'm gonna just end it, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody who hit the panel. You know, Riaz. Shout out to Commander. Shout out to Gary. Shout out to Take Eats. Appreciate y'all, nine, for rocking and rolling with me tonight. But I'll check y'all tomorrow, man.